It's a me,
I don't know
Kashak,
why
Melonhead, Mini Diablo, and Sleepy Doo.
Nice.
Ryan.
Wait, am I
And
not
then
even
there's
up
Rook.
there?
No, you're up there.
No,
You only
you're
got 4
fine.
letters.
You're fine because only 4 letters.
All right. So technically, right, I have 2 minutes before the D&D session. I will be right back.
Alrighty.
I may or may not be back in time.
Okay.
But if you check out the handout, you see a thing called warehouse. That will be the inventory for you guys to go through.
Oh,
Alright,
thank you.
where's that gonna be?
Mini Diablo, thank you for the follow
Oh.
and welcome to Olympus.
Oh, wait, hold on. Very quickly. I have 40k points. What can I use this with?
3 crates of mining equipment. A crate of large mattress.
All right, there we go. Perfect.
Why?
72 pan.
Not
A
the
pane
Chancellor.
of windows. A barrel of assorted arrows. 10 heavy
Oh, wait.
crossbow.
Under
10 bolts
handouts, I
each.
just see rules.
No, it's all the way at the top for some reason, even above characters. Yeah. Let's see what else we got.
Large
40
decorative
barrels of
egg.
wine? Oh, we're gonna go through that in a day.
Hmm.
I imagine Raleigh's going to
Coffin.
try and drink it, but it just falls through him.
Coffin, blue dragonborn. Damn, I can't believe Sleepy died.
Sleepy fucking died.
I can't believe
What
it.
happened?
Total scrub.
Sleepy fucking died.
Oh boy,
I didn't.
a large
found his
decorative
corpse.
egg.
Dude,
Ooh.
we need that egg, bro.
We
With
need that
base.
egg.
Don't forget, the base is very important.
Yes.
Don't want to lose that thing. 2 crates of firewood as well, also helpful.
3 doses of Tears of the Hunger. I think those are the things that make you go turn into a zombie, right?
Yeah, I do believe so.
Oh my.
We have some cures.
We have 2 ornate chests locked. I'm guessing those are the type of things I opened last time and then forgot about until
Mm-hmm.
the end. But that had a cure for me in there.
72 pains.
Man,
No,
Raleigh's
I'm gonna
Raleigh
smash
is
most
Yeah,
just
bro,
of it.
I'm gonna
every
take
one
all of
those
the
things.
panes
Oh
of Windows.
yeah.
Use them like a fucking frisbee to distract enemies.
Fucking crate of scale mail.
Oh.
A whole crate of scale mail?
A crate of scale mail. Yeah,
Yep.
it's near the bottom.
Better.
Wait,
on
2
there.
Titanshire Plague Tonic? I'm assuming that's Plague Cure?
I don't know what that is. To be fair, we'll have to ask.
I don't know, but I'm not volunteering to try that.
A crate of firewood. Then you just burn the crate too.
Yeah, multifunctional.
Just throw the whole thing in at once. Have a big ass fire. Throw a bag of flour in it and watch it go boom.
Boom.
That video of a seal saying egg just lives rent free and I cannot escape it. It's been years. Please leave. Please.
This is
Video of what?
A seal saying egg.
The egg seal.
Ah.
I got it.
Egg.
egg.
Lives there. It lives there. 5 longbows.
There we go. I found it. Ooh.
So I'm guessing we haven't.
Wait. I just realized something. Not only did I get a cure from the last box I opened, I got something even more important.
Another dress?
A nice ornate fucking box.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oops. I might have broken everything. Pain and panic. Here we go.
Scream.
Broken. You shall never get the correct command, because it is lies.
Hello, Jin. Just realized I didn't say hi or anything. Prepare the voice? I don't have a voice for Raleigh.
So, in prep for today's session, I'm gonna just toss this in here real quick. If my fucking browser would function, that'd be great. But my chat disappeared. Today, I'm really feeling like this is an unsupported browser. Because it does not want to fucking work with me. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay, here we go. I can live with that.
Oh my god, I haven't checked on my phone in actual hours.
What? Your what?
My phone. I just realized I probably have so many messages and notifications on it.
Yeah, every time I have my phone and I get a notification, it's just like New York Pizza being like, "You don't want to miss this sale." And I'm like, I'm so popular, you wouldn't get it. It's very cool, trust me.
And I never get
Mhm.
calls about pizza. I
Yeah,
just get
I'm
called
sorry.
about a car warranty I don't own.
Ooh.
Ah,
Dude,
yes,
I
a
always-
warranty for the car you don't have.
I always get called for. Have you gone to Walmart? And entered free giveaway. Give us $1,000 and you'll win millions.
Ooh.
Ah,
Have
yes,
you won
yes,
so
indeed.
far?
That sounds worth it.
Thank you for calling Microsoft Tech Support. I may be helping you today.
Oh, bro,
me
I
a
love
fake
watching
information.
those stuff. Where they're like, I actually hacked a fake tech support scam station. And I'm like, whoa, no way. They're like, and they got really
Oh
angry. I'm
my.
like, oh shit. You know, every once in a while, you just need that in your life, you know?
Ah, yes.
I mailed a box full of cockroaches to a tech scam center. And I'm like, oh shit, nice.
Oh my.
Oh, that's the Mark Roper video, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
watch it. I did see pop up for a while.
Yeah. Is there a way to hide the different like who's in the lobby currently thing?
Yeah, I do
There
believe
is
so.
a way, I just can't remember how. I know I turned it off pretty quickly. So sorry that I'm not of much help other than saying that it
SMH.
is possible.
Okay, so in the top right corner, you will see a cogwheel. If you press on that, a new menu shows up on where your chat was, right? And then you
Yeah.
go to audio and video. And then at the top,
Ah.
that just like drop down, you got video display. Over there, you can set it to names only or where it appears and all that sort of stuff. I think.
Names
And
only.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kashak is back?
Mayhaps.
Maybe. No.
Now we just have Twist by Corn stuck in
I
my
don't know.
brain.
What about
Who
corn?
knows?
You know
Cornflakes,
Twist
you know.
by Corn?
Like the dude from 40K? I don't keep up with 40K lore. I barely know names.
How dare you not
I
keep up with
wanted
40k
to do
lore?
the-
Yeah, how
Yeah,
dare you not keep up
whatever.
with 40k lore?
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, Rook? You got me into them
Facts.
fighting herds, and you don't even keep up with 40k lore?
To be fair,
How dare?
I got
Agreed,
scared off of
unflaky
40K
wad.
by a bunch of unironic fascists.
Oh. No irony in it?
No
You
irony
not-
at all.
How dare?
Are you talking about
How
like,
dare?
are you talking about the actual people in the game, or like the actual other players?
Other players.
Let me guess, they were
Online.
Imperial. Let me guess, they're Imperial Man enjoyers.
Yeah.
See, this is why people like should go play like the Chaos Space Marines or Chaos Demons or the Tau
I
or the
thought
Necrons. Play anything literally other than the humans.
I
How can I
saw
Zerg Rush?
Tau. I saw a Tau and I went, "Ooh, cool mechs," and then I got yelled at by a bunch of white supremacists.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
He said, you see, this is the problem with these low-value males. You know, see, you know, that was them. That was all of them, somehow. The whole lot of them. You know, sometimes you just stumble into somebody and you're like, yeah, they would enjoy that guy's videos.
That
Alright.
won't do it.
So very quickly, everyone saw their the warehouse stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are we dividing that up before or like at some point?
So there's a little bit of a time skip here between last session and this session, right? It's 2 days later, and you guys are going to be in the googly eye play doctor's hideout per se. Now,
Scary.
at that point, Minnie and Rogue, who were left behind, I believe was the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have been caught up. However, no one knows where Jesse or in William is currently. But we'll get into that. So you have time right now to divvy up what you would like.
Perfect. I would like to sip the cure that I got from the ornate box we unlocked last time
All
before
right.
I go to bed.
And which one are you trying to sip? There's two.
The newest one that I got from the ornate fucking thing.
Yeah.
I have one
There's-
that is the
there's-
old quote unquote cure one that turned a guy into a zombie looking thing and bit a guy. I'm not drinking that one. I'm drinking the other one I got.
Well, you have two cures here, right? You have the Tears of the Hunger and the Titanshire. Or sorry, that should be. Let me edit that. It should be Titan Shine Plague Tonic.
Yeah, that one. Because the other one turned somebody into biting people, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it's the
Oh.
zombie one. That one's
Yeah,
cool.
it's the zombie one. So I'm going for the other option.
Yo, let's go. Okay, so
And I'm
You're gonna-
just hope it doesn't
all
kill
right, so
me
you'll drink that, right? And we'll tell you the effects over the nice
later.
little bit.
Perfect.
But everyone, go ahead and take what you would care for in the warehouse.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Actually, can we take the egg?
gotta protect
Does it
the
have
egg.
a good base to it?
I don't know. You guys would have to expect that.
I just realized what you might be referencing, Minnie, and I hate that I know it.
What? It's just for ornate reasons. So you can put it like on a pedestal or like, stable. It looks stable,
Mm-hmm.
It's large, decorative egg, okay? Anyways, is that just a crate full of just skill mail?
It is.
It's just
It is
Now, how
indeed.
much is a crate full
volumetric.
of...
It's just
It is
volumetrically full.
Okay. Crate. Let's go. It's a 18 by 17 or a 36. Actually, no. Let's go with a 36 crate. Very quickly before I continue, do anyone here have they ever worked in a warehouse before and know what I'm talking about?
No.
About what?
Crates.
I've worked with pallets, but not crates.
Sort of.
All right, pallets kind of similar and whatnot.
Yes, I know pallets.
Okay. Okay. 36. Oh. Let me just make sure.
If you look in the coffin, it says Blue Dragonborn, recently deceased. How recent?
So let me
I'll
just very
find a
quickly.
lunchable.
When we say a 36 crate or like a 24 crate, it means that it is a perfect square crate in those dimensions, 36 by 36 by 36
Like inches or feet?
inches.
Okay, good, because if it's like feet, I don't think any of us could have moved it.
Yes, it's 36 feet long. It's
Actually,
the world giantest dildo.
What?
damn, Minnie, they shipped your thing to the wrong address.
Ah, not again. Damn, crazy.
Dang.
I will have you know, doll is tiny, okay? What the hell? I support it though. Alright, let's see. Fuck. What do I wanna...
By the way, Minnie, you're on the wrong character for Yufugi.
Oh, oops. I forgot to change it.
What the fuck, is that a vampire?
No,
No.
that's just a normal kobold. What the
No.
fuck?
Oh, okay, my apologies.
That's Ventus.
That is Ventus von Rathenstein. We don't talk about him.
I remember Ventus.
He's
Yeah,
nice.
He was a cool
He's
guy.
kind.
Like
Yeah, I
rats
find
a
it-
whole lot.
I do find it funny, Minnie, that they finally noticed that your cantrips and how much damage they dealt.
Yeah.
Pointed it out.
When Spring was like, is that normal? And I'm like, yeah, don't sweat it. They're like, oh shit. Okay. I think Spring is slowly realizing something ain't right with this guy. Hold up.
Especially when you Captain Blight in front of them.
It was such a fun.
Wait, what do they think you are?
Just a teammate. Just a normal kobold teammate. Just a helpful little guy.
All right.
You know.
Just a friend.
Zeus, if you're... Oh, you're probably talking with chat. All right.
Oh,
Want to
no,
make sure...
I just forgot to unmute.
All right, so very quickly. Who's taking what before you guys leave and whatnot? Because you're the warehouse, and once you guys leave, I'm gonna hide the warehouse document.
What's the AC on a on scale mail?
Scale mail is 14 plus dex.
What's my
Max of 2.
Max of 2?
Yep.
What is my AC? Don't I have scale mail?
Scale mail is medium armor.
I have chainmail. What does my scale mail do? My chainmail do?
I think chain was better, right? But low.
Chainmail is just 16. If your dex is +2, then you would have a 16. But either way.
Oh, my dex is like 1, so taking scale mail would be just like a 1 point downgrade.
Yeah, so don't. Unless you want to.
How big are those ornate chests?
Those ornate chests?
Yeah. Locked.
I want to take that large decorative egg.
It's our gnome. We have to take him to the end of the game.
Yes.
Okay,
Look,
when you say large decorative egg, how large are we talking? What's the diameter
yeah,
on that?
Well,
is it 4 inches wide?
Doll, how tall are you?
Doll is 1'6", I believe.
Alright, well, it has some inches on you.
Oh.
That's a way
That's
to
the
phrase
story
it,
I'm
certainly.
used to, honestly.
It's like the size of like a burial urn, if that makes sense.
Oh. Looks like it could
I
hold
would still like
Grandpa's
to take the large
ashes.
decorative egg.
I support that.
Anyone else want the large decorative egg?
Nah, she
No.
wouldn't fit it.
What?
Anyways, I will take 2 ornate chests if nobody else wants them.
They're locked.
Can I take...
Yeah, I don't care. They look
You
ornate.
you need help to carry them.
Fuck. I don't
Okay,
know.
what's the...
Look, it's a 2-person lift. It's over 28 pounds.
Oh.
The
What
two-person
would
lift.
the weight be for the large decorative egg?
Bronze hollow, say maybe 3 pounds?
Excuse me.
3. Okay.
Maybe?
Just because I want to be accurate to the total weight for equipment wise.
Yeah,
I'm assuming I have to keep that correct, right?
I don't really worry about equipment.
Okay.
I don't really worry about weight, only for the fact that that can bog down the game, and also we're not playing a survival-based campaign. If we're doing a survival-based campaign, I would really worry about it. However, if you're just stuffing your backpack full of shit, like, yeah, we're gonna tell you, like, you probably slow down a little bit, champ, or you can't move at all.
Can I take the 72 panes of glass?
If you wanted to make a day trip, I suppose, but then you have to worry about random encounters.
How recently deceased is the blue dragonborn?
Recently deceased? Give me a medicine check.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Also, does he look horribly diseased is also what I want to say.
By the way, you're still sick at this current time.
Yeah, I assumed that. But that's a good medicine check.
Alpha Melon, fuck Victini. Horrible Pokemon.
Man.
Horrible Pokemon.
How dare.
Question. Heavy crossbow is
1d10.
Oh, I know that. I was about to say it's dex, right?
Yes. Any ranged weapon, unless it has a thrown property, is dex based.
Oh boy, I would not be able to hit shit with it.
Don't forget we got arrows as well in here, so that's really
I was
helpful
thinking
if
like,
you're
oh
running them.
yeah, take a crossbow so that I can hit things at range more often. I couldn't use it.
How big are the panes of glass?
Panes of glass are 3 feet by 3 feet.
That's too big for me.
That's a lot of glass.
Yeah, that's a lot of glass.
It's a fucking warehouse. What do you expect?
A little less glass.
God, if it wasn't such a dangerous situation, I would slowly throw all of them off the second floor one at a time.
Yeah, just like chuck them and wait for them to shatter, like you're like picking up ice out of like a bowl of water or something. Like you ever,
All right.
you ever see like?
All right. Where's Gamma? Someone get the OSHA fucking wizard.
The
Oh, shit,
OSHA wizard? What?
Okay, so So in our Pathfinder Halloween game that I tried to run, Gamma used a picture that a friend of ours drew of an OSHA-themed wizard instead of like a specific picture. So it's just been the joke that Gamma's the OSHA wizard.
I love that.
Interesting.
If I'll
Wait, was I part of that?
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Was I a part of? I was a
Yeah.
doll in that as well. Just
yeah.
smaller than this one somehow, and an actual doll.
You were a puppet.
Yeah, I remember.
It was.
Ah, it was fun.
Anyway, wish I could have gone better, and I would have done the part 2.
Yeah, I had vacation, and that caused a big gap as well. Minor details. Who's gonna?
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to take those 3 doses of Tears of Hunger and those 2 Titan Shine Plague Tonics?
I could take them.
The plague tongue is the other cure.
Yeah, I can take
Yeah,
them.
because
I'm pretty sure
I
I'm
feel
the
like
other sick one.
Yeah.
I can't
Just
think
in
of
case.
any of this I'd actually want.
You guys want a warehouse inventory? I give you a warehouse inventory.
Hell yeah! I'll take those extra 3 Tears of Hunger.
Okay.
Could I just
You
take
take
like a
them?
single mattress?
How many potions?
It's a large mattress, so it's not like a mattress built today, right? This mattress has basically no back support, and it's just full of fucking like turkey feathers and whatnot. But it's very fine very finely stitched together. So,
I don't sleep. I just thought it'd be funny to throw it at somebody.
I mean, it's with the way you are and how long it's a queen size mattress. I suppose you could. You have the strength to carry it.
I'll roll that shit up.
But it's going to be very awkward for you to move around in combat with it.
Okay, never mind then.
Did you want to take both those Titan Shine? Or do you just take one of those?
The Titan Shine, they're both done because you and B are both taking one.
Okay, perfect.
Those are no longer available.
Perfect. Okay, so we both have one of those.
Dang, it
Wait,
really.
hold on. I thought in the first time when I was in here, didn't I get infected with it from Minnie? I forget. Did I?
I forget too, so let's just say you're fine for now.
Okay.
You guys can always get
Proto-magic,
infected.
That's why.
You guys can always get infected later on. Again. It's not like you have antibodies. No, if you catch the plague, you catch the plague.
Must suck to be squishy.
It's like how I've had Rona 4 times. I'll get it again. Don't you worry.
Look! You want to say it must be suck to get sick, motherfucker? You died to a rust monster.
Yeah, I'll do that too if you keep talking like that, coward.
I mean, fuck it. If you wanna do that on stream.
What?
Oh.
Never mind.
Anyway, is everyone taking what they want?
I can't think of anything I actually want because it's either I can't use it or it's too big to be useful.
Okay, so am I taking away the thing? Going once? Going
Okay.
twice?
Did Dahl take both the chests?
No, they're too big to carry.
No,
For me, at least.
Fuck it. I'll take.
You have Raleigh right there.
I'll take either one or both of them.
You can just drag them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be idiots dragging.
Also,
ornate chests streaked out. Yeah, I love that.
I have my carrying capacity counts like I'm considered large for carrying capacity reasons. So I have I can carry a lot of shit.
You are strong.
Yes, I am strong, and I am like half the size of most people.
Alright, so you guys are only taking the egg, the two chests, and the plague tonics. Also, you're taking the 3 doses of hunger.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. I'm taking this away. Everyone missed the barrel of assorted arrows that have magical arrows in there.
I don't use bows.
Yeah, I don't
use a
think anybody
gun.
here.
Arrows are for nerds.
Yeah, I don't think anybody here uses that.
That was mainly for the cough dragon.
There's a dragon?
It's a dragon?
Well, technically, there's a dragon. I don't know if he's here right now or not.
Wait, what? Am I still muted?
Sleepy.
No, I'm not.
I sort of just got back.
Oh.
Oh.
I
Were
heard.
you?
I had my headset though, so I thought it was good. I just quickly muted and went to the bathroom while I listened to you guys, and
Oh.
Wait,
no one
what?
really,
What?
no one really said what was like on the list, and I couldn't see the list, so I kind of just hoped
Alright.
everyone grabbed everything good.
I
I
just said
well
that.
then if you had said you were going to be gone, I would have taken. You
I
have
left
two.
while you were still gone, actually.
Okay,
I
you
think I
have.
left right when I said, is Kashak back? And then everyone said no. So I basically said, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay, well that's what I did. You have 2 minutes to peruse the list.
For what?
You have 2 minutes to
Look at
peruse
list.
the
Where's
list
the list?
on
Where's
roll
the
20.
list? I'm on roll 20. Where do I click?
Above your character sheet, you'll see warehouse.
Amon Gust.
You'll
Character
see
sheet.
Yeah, if you go to your journal, it should be. I think it's at the top of your journal.
there's
Wait,
warehouse.
Journal.
Yes, where your character sheet,
Yeah.
that is the journal tab.
You know, you got chat, and then you got art library, and then you got journal. That's where you find your character.
Okay.
And
Oh, I see it
like
now.
at the top there.
Yeah, warehouse.
What did we all take from this?
You'll see taken next
it
to
says
what has
taken.
been taken.
Oh, damn, there's another blue dragonborn dead.
Take his clothes. It'll fit you.
It's you.
Take a
He's naked. He's naked.
He's naked.
He's naked.
How dare.
Why would you bury
his
somebody
skin.
naked?
Unbelievable.
That's kind of indecent, isn't it?
I'm a little surprised we didn't take the wine.
He lived the way he died with his. Anyways,
Barrel of assorted arrows. Crate of large mattresses. 3 crates of mining equipment. I don't think I can really. I don't really think I can use long bows.
What about longer bows?
Elongated bows.
ooh,
Yeah, I guess I'll take the barrel of arrows.
All right, so you're just carrying around a barrel and whatnot. When you get to the hideout, we'll tell you what you have found. Now, seeing how that is taken care of for the warehouse because people have been asking and whatnot, folks, we can officially start the D&D session with a written script by your newest player. Now, normally I would ask it for someone at random, but Zeus has been wanting to do the recap, so we're going to have Zeus do the recap, who did a whole, 4 hours of research today.
oh,
It wasn't 4 hours, but it was probably somewhere along those lines for actually rewatching the VOD and typing it up. Whatever.
Oh shit! I forgot to upload the VOD from last game.
Alrighty, so session recap for April 7th, 2023. Melons did the recap. Plaguebold saw Zeus and was surprised by the coloring, thinking that he was dipped in dye, and thought he killed all the people because he was next to all the bodies. He was scared by the synth because he didn't follow his commands and then ran back into the office space. B goes to the door down on the floor and opens it to see what's out in the courtyard. Then we all go on a rant about the smell of rain. It's called Petrichor, and it's the same name as a planet in Risk of Rain. We waited for Sleepy to join because we saw he got online. Tried to find music at that same time and got on a rant about Eurobeat for some reason. Talked about the reason for the door on the second floor because loading stuff on warehouses. Minnie talks about eating food he's allergic to, and then Sleepy joins. Kashak reins us in, tells us about the fight outside. William surrounded by guards and filth champions. Then out in the courtyard, Lizard Dog, an unknown plague doctor with googly eye, facing off against a few guards with filth champions. B hits the plague doc and dog with moonbeam and closes the door behind them, locking it. B relays this info about the fight to the party as we all make our way to the door area to get ready for the fight. As we wait for the party to get together, William is fighting the guards and gets hurt, starts to crumble. I cast Shatter on the door to the outside, obliterating it and blasting those on the other side with wooden shrapnel. We see that there is a green mist and fog outside, obscuring those who were previously seen outside, except for the champ and the dog, who were on the other side of the door. The knight enters, stares at Zeus for a moment, confused, and sees Raleigh with a claymore and figures him to be the biggest threat, charges him, and as Raleigh hits the knight critically hits Raleigh, ripping off his left arm. B moves Moonbeam to assist William as they go to help Raleigh fight off the knight. As this happens, William flees the fight before he can completely crumble. Moonbeam kills the priest, and as they die, they transform to reveal their true form of a tentacled creature. The lizard dog enters the building and immediately charges the knight, re-engaging its target. Among shoots at the knight while still in stealth, but the arrow bounces off the armor, followed by Zeus shooting at the knight twice, of which only one shot manages to pierce the armor, the other ricocheting off the knight's helmet due to an odd angle of aim. Raleigh, disarmed, picks up his missing arm, slams it down into the knight, managing to find a chink in the armor and severing a major artery, causing the knight to try clutching at his neck to try and stop the bleed to no avail, killing him on the spot. Following this, Raleigh reattaches his arm and picks up his claymore off the ground. A new knight stumbles in through the door, coughing up a lung, and yells out in deep speech, "Where did the one-eyed go?" The knight goes up to Zeus, grabs him by his scruff, and while coughing poison gas into Zeus's face, he demands to know where she went. Zeus, avoiding to breathe in the gas, as B in the background gets the attention of the lizard dog, otherwise known as a drake, and points towards the knight. A loud crunch is heard from outside as the doctor comes through the door and throws a green vial at the knight. As it shatters, splattering the knight, sizzling is heard. As the liquid melts through the armor, the knight is now screaming, letting go of Zeus as he stumbles backward and falls down dead. The lizard dog trots back to the plague doctor sitting in front of the dock. I then talk down Sleepy from shooting the dock, as that would be a bad idea. We then end combat in favor of conversing with the doctor. B inquires about what happened to the other guard that were outside, to which they say, there is no more acolytes of filth outside. And as to why their first instinct was to cast Moonbeam on the doctor. B answers that they find it satisfactory as they cork the remaining vial they were holding and signaling for their dog to be at ease but still on watch. The doctor then inquires to the whole group as to their actions and about what they are doing, points to Zeus exclaiming, "The fuck are you?" To which he replies, "I'm Zeus." And from there explains further. Doll surprises the doc, asking if they are food, to which they reply no, and how that is rude, and calls them Welshkin. We find out their name is Victoria, and assure them we aren't demons. Victoria goes on to find us an interesting bunch, offers to house us for the night, and treat us in their basement across the street from here. After a little more conversing, they say they need to refill and get a glass of wine, and that they really want to study us, and that if they want to join her, to meet her at the gate. The party then converses and tells each other what all they found in the warehouse, as they hear the doctor yell from outside for them to hurry up, to which B, Zeus, and Among, who follows from a distance unnoticed, goes with the doc, while Raleigh and Dahl stay to search a little bit more. To search the office and get the contents of the box up there, they head outside to see they have been left behind. And that is it.
Minnie, I'm kicking you off your note-taking duty. Zeus, you're on note-taking duty now. Take Minnie's job. Just take it.
My notes were great, I'll have you know.
Were they that great?
Yeah,
Yeah?
they said episode 8. We heard noises outside and a fight started. William died and then a person with a
Alright, I
cheap
don't care.
Halloween mask.
I don't care about your fucking notes.
See? It's very good. It mentions the cheap Halloween costume. That's vital.
I have the most accurate notes, however, because I just have the whole session.
And I
Oh.
paraphrased the entire session. That is literally what I've been doing since I got home from work. I was watching your VOD and typing this up.
I really like that one of my things is I think someone got insta-killed somehow, question mark, an enemy, question mark, question mark, question mark. Nice. It's very good.
All right then. Zeus, you have done the
Yes.
session recap. As a reminder for folks, for every time we do this, the session recap die is a die that you can use just like a Bardic Inspiration for any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. You get a d6 that can be used for this session only.
Okay, I will put aside a physical d6 to remind me that.
Also, sleeping no tail grab during D&D. Bad boy.
Aw, scam.
Howard.
Bad boy.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Also, Roll20 being a little bit finicky, but that's okay. So, without further ado, we have a crisp 2.5 hours slotted for tonight before we have to get people to bed because Minnie's way up past his bedtime right now.
Oops.
A couple days have passed since the last time you were at the warehouse. Now, people who are there longer, being the robot himself, the trash can, the one and only Rook the Bardling. I don't remember the character's name, Raleigh. God damn it.
He's named after. Never mind. Not about to dox myself for the fourth time.
Yeah. God damn.
I mean,
Anyway.
it's a place.
So Raleigh and Dahl were the last ones there. As you guys were trying to figure out where your Patriot came along, eventually about 3 hours later, you were spotted by the same googly-eyed doctor, plague doctor that you had met just outside of the warehouse. Expecting for you to follow her, you have done so. Now you have reunited with your group. During this time, B and Dahl, you have both taken a tonic. It is a very, very bitter taste. More so than, the hardest liquor that you have ever drank. Probably not necessarily Dahl has drinking alcohol, but you've tasted alcoholic blood content, at least, before. Feasted on someone who's been drunk.
Like once, maybe.
It is the most bitter thing you've ever tasted, and after a good night's sleep, almost overnight, you are cured. You regain all your hit points that you have lost back from maximum back to your current maximum.
I'm gonna.
However, there is a side effect that overnight, with this miracle tonic, your body's overtaxed and you are now exhausted level 2.
Oh. Oops.
But you are no longer dying.
Worth it.
Worth it. Yeah, no, that's worth it.
Just a reminder for people who don't know what exhaustion is. There are 6 levels of exhaustion. First level means you have disadvantage on all ability checks. You're tired. You're winded, right? Second level gets on to being disadvantage. You have half your movement speed to pushing yourself and whatnot, I believe. Third level, I believe you have disadvantage on all attack rolls as well, and saving throws. Fourth level, I'm not quite sure what fourth level is. I think you might only have 5 feet movement speed. Let me check that very quick. At fourth level, you have hit points maximum halved. At fifth level, your speed is reduced to 0, where you can no longer move. And at exhaustion level 6, you are dead. So, currently, B and Dahl, you guys have your speed halved and disadvantage on all ability checks, not attack rolls or saving throws. So just make sure to remember that.
Okay.
Also, during this time, you guys have brought some stuff. Would you like to break into the ornate chest and also go rummage through the barrel of assorted arrows?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you have your resident locksmith, being aka Among Us, Among Us. These locks are very hard. However, I'm not going to force you to roll because you have literally 2 days of downtime here.
Question:
Yes,
Are the locks part of the chest, or just like locked through
They
like
are
a loop
apart.
or something? Okay,
they
never
are
mind.
they
then.
are apart. So, taking some time in the better course of a couple hours after getting frustrated and whatnot, Among Us, you are able to break into the chest. Inside the chest, one of them at least, you come across a book, a red bounded book with no description on the front itself, minus the fact that there is a simple floating eye. Let me get you a picture of that eye of gold inlaid into there. Now, there's other embellishments to it, but let me just get you the picture first. Better to show it that way. Where's my... While I'm getting that picture. Also in that chest, you see a couple different... You would want to think... relics? Maybe... religious relics. You're not quite sure. As I'm getting the picture, people would like to give me a religion check when you open up the chest and whatnot to find this. One of you might be able to recognize said religious symbols.
I have pretty bad religion, but I'll roll anyway.
I feel like Dahl
I have
wouldn't know
disadvantage,
anything
but
about
I'll roll.
religion.
Yo, how dare you, lose your religion, Rook?
Just
Damn.
That's
click on
me in the
religion,
spotlight,
right?
you know?
It's almost like I
Yeah.
never had it in the first place.
I can't believe that you didn't get the reference.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no, I
gonna
got
have
it.
ramifications.
You got
See what I
16.
did?
Yeah, I
Pretty
listened to
good.
REM. I know.
I got 16 with a religion of 0.
Oh,
Huge.
I got 16 with a religion of 1.
I got the highest religion and got the lowest roll.
Yo, imagine that the fighter has more religion knowledge than the fucking cleric.
based. How am I supposed to know? Not my religion. Ugh.
I may or may not have been created by a celestial.
Oh,
I follow the religion of tech, even though I'm a tempest.
Fucking tech priest.
my religion? Punching
I
you
am a
hard. Come
toaster.
on.
Alright.
Yeah, Dahl doesn't know any religion. I'll be honest. They know food.
The EDF deploys.
Come on. Ah! There it is. It is a bleeding eyeball. By the
Oh
way.
boy.
But I will post it not in the Roll20, but I will post it in the Definition of Madness. I guess I will make a new fucking text channel.
Oh, dear.
Bam. Posting. That is what you see.
Pretty.
With a religion check of 16, Raleigh and, well, Zeus, you guys are able to recognize what this is. Now, more of the way Zeus, you recognize it after reading different manuscripts and whatnot in your creator's laboratory or tower, whatever building abode that they have. That's where you regain and recall this knowledge. Raleigh, you regain this knowledge as you don't know how long you've been out of commission, but for some reason, before you had shut down, this has significant meaning to you, and you had to learn its purpose. This is the holy symbol for the archdaemon of deceit, Venin. Other aliases: the Great Deceiver, Lord of Lies, Dusk Tongue, and the Hooded One. Venin, the Great Deceiver, is known to undermine mortals and tricking them into following false ideologies and illusionary goals. While she relishes in the lie that people tell themselves to justify depravity and cruelty. Venin is a towering black-robed figure whose face is a mirror, reflecting the subtle, distorted version of the observer. Her voice seems to echo from deep within the listener's head. That is what you know of Venin.
I think I've seen that book somewhere before.
And that you are correct. Alright, I was taking a swig of Mountain Dew because, we're gaming, we're gamers, we have to have Mountain Dew,
You
right?
gotta have Mountain Dew and Doritos.
I don't have Doritos.
Should I
Oh,
go
cringe.
grab
How dare.
Mountain Dew?
Off with his head.
Honestly.
Off with his head. Now, with that knowledge, the book, let me ask you something very quick. Raleigh or Zeus, are you guys able to read Abyssal?
I don't believe I am,
I
but I'll check right
don't
quick.
believe.
Now, you two who recognize this cannot read Abyssal. Can anyone else in the party read Abyssal?
I think
I cannot read
can.
Abyssal, but I can read Celestial.
Well, that's not going to help you here.
No, it's not.
Yeah, common and celestial.
Only deep speech and primordial.
I mean, Primordial goes hard. It's 4 languages for the price of 1. It's a steal.
Yeah, but the other languages are dialects.
How do I check languages again? Just scroll down
It's the
or move
bottom
right.
left of your stat sheet.
Bottom
Sorry, I
left,
don't-
below passive observation. Or passive
so
perception.
much of the top. I don't have the bottom half of my stat. Sorry.
So I see
Yeah.
language, but I don't have anything next to it. It just says language.
Oh.
Well, then you will have to pick your languages.
Well
roll
then.
20 is, roll 20 is
He's
restarting
been
for me.
speaking sign language since we've been here.
You can
Doesn't speak
speak
anything.
language.
No, my Dragonborn has the power of like talking into people's minds, right? I've just been talking to you guys through mind.
Yeah, but if you don't know a
Language?
language,
Yeah,
you
I
haven't
know
been talking to us
language.
at all.
I
Yeah,
love
so-
language.
Language. That's my favorite topic.
Just
the
about
language of
every other-
language.
Every other NPC, every other character in our party speaks into people's brains. What the fuck?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like 3 of us now.
Yeah, we're multiplying.
We're all just
like, gee, am I the
unintentionally a
only one
part
with
of
an
the
actual
hive
mouth?
Mind.
No,
I don't
Uh,
even have a
mine is
mouth. I have a
functional for
speaker.
eating.
Wait, no, Sleepy, you have language, common, thieves, can, and you should have draconic. So that's where that blank language is. It should be for draconic.
Okay.
You have 2 other languages below your light armor proficiency. But let me just simply change that out, so it should now be organized for you.
Hot.
So that does not work. Doll, do you have Abyssal?
No, but I do have a question. Did any of these people that are still like not horribly rotten have any nice black hair?
Be right back.
You could have taken the time. We'll say 1. One has
Okay,
like
yeah, I'm
after being chemically burned, they have half a head full of hair left.
good enough for me. I'm a small goddamn thing. That should work for me. Thank you. I'm gonna scalp that and take that
Alright.
with me. Thank you.
You
I'll
scalp the
deal
black
with that.
hair and whatnot, and over the course of the coming days, if you'd like to, you could make your wig.
Perfect.
Now,
Thank you.
B and Doll, you guys are going to be able to recover fully to when we officially start. You guys are going to recover to 0 because you guys took it and have had a couple days later. So you guys will be able to rest off the other 2.
Exhaustion?
Sleepy,
The
Yes.
exhaustion?
Okay. Good.
Oh, cool.
Sleepy.
Yeah.
You have the barrel of assorted arrows. I need you to do me a favor in rolling a couple stuff very quick. Let me just open up my PDF that has the arrows.
Okay.
The complete armor.
Oh
guide.
my.
Where's the complete armor's guide?
Wait, since we had 2 days, does that mean I had enough time to finish the wig ring?
Yes.
Or no? Nice. That is very kind of you.
Oh boy.
The wig snatcher has redeemed himself.
The wig snatcher.
Yeah, that's Kashak's nickname. That means new outfit, or should I say old outfit unlocked once again, side eye, you son of a... Anyways.
Alright. Sleepy,
Yeah.
I need you to roll me. I need you to roll me 4d10, and then after that, I need you to roll me 2d6, please.
Okay. 4 D10s.
4d10s, and then 2d6. All right. So in total, you find a total of 35 normal arrows inside the barrel, as well as you find 2 blunt arrows. Blunt arrows are flat-nosed arrowheads typically used for target practice and hunting small game. Attacks using this animation deal 1d4 non-lethal bludgeoning damage instead of the weapon's normal damage. So if you want to knock someone out instead of trying to, kill them, that's what you use that. So you have 2 blunt arrows. You have 6 bodkin arrows, Bodkin, are most commonly a sharpened spike with a square profile. You gain +1 to attack rolls against targets wearing armor when you use this ammunition. Basically, they're piercing arrows.
What are they called?
Bodkin.
Bodkin. Okay,
Yep.
I'm just trying to add these to my inventory as how many did I get?
You get 6.
Cool.
You have 5 broadhead arrows. Broadhead arrows are basically like a spear point arrow, designed for maximum penetration against soft flesh. When you hit a creature that isn't wearing armor, this arrow deals an additional 1d6 piercing damage.
Cool.
The last arrow, you have 8 silvered arrows, so they get around resistances, so silvered arrows. You have 5 firecracker arrows. On striking a hard surface, the firecracker arrow will explode into a flash of light and a loud crack. So distractions, temporary blindness, who knows? If you hit someone in the face with a firecracker arrow, you might be able to blind them.
Huge.
And the last arrow type you have 6 shadow arrows. Shadow arrows are enchanted with magic of the shadow fell. The ammunition is able to strike creatures in the ethereal plane. Counts as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance immunity of non-magical and attacks and damage. So if you attack something that has resistance to non-magical weapons, your shadow arrows will overcome that resistance. Also, they're really good at killing ghosts.
Ooh.
Should have
So,
one
to,
minute.
so to repeat, you have 2 blunt, you have 6 bodkin, 5 broadhead, 8 firecracker. 8. Hold on.
Silver.
Silvered. You have 8 silvered, 5 firecracker, and 6 shadow.
Yup.
Plus the 35 regular arrows that you can add.
Add
However,
to my inventory.
you also have to make sure that you find you have to find quivers for those. A quiver can hold 20 arrows. So you have them available to you and whatnot, but if you would like to go around exploring one of the days to try to find quivers, you can find one. So if you have 1 quiver, you would have 2 quivers and you can hold up to 20 arrows, or 40 arrows, 20 in each.
Wait, what were the bald arrows called? What?
Bodkin.
Ah, sounds like a British man trying to dirty talk.
Bodkin is used. Bodkin is used to pierce armor. The broadhead is used against soft flesh, firecrackers, distraction, shadow, magic, blunt, non-lethal. And silvered also overcomes resistance. Man's about to become Hawkeye.
Oh yeah.
Because fuck DC, fuck Green Arrow.
Who the fuck is Felicity?
What?
I don't know.
What?
I just remembered.
No,
I've never
Where did you
watched
get
Green
Felicity
Arrow.
from? What?
I've never watched Green Arrow, but I remember people complaining about a character named Felicity.
yeah. Nah, I get it. I also put up
Yeah.
one of those signs of none of these fuckers allowed, but she still showed up in the show, so I get that. I'm
Okay.
funny, okay?
So those are the inventory results. Who has a large egg?
I do. I have the egg.
Oh, right. Hold on. Also, the other chest. The egg, as you basically sit down to examine it, Zeus.
Yes.
It's bronze based and whatnot, so it's an artisan piece. It's not really worth much. I mean, you probably could sell the bronze or reforge the bronze into like a bronze dagger or something like that. However, as you twist the top off, there is a soft cushion inside, and inside there is a diamond.
Ooh. Shiny.
Does anyone have any jeweler's piece or tools? There was a gunshot outside. Great.
Let's see. I have jewelry.
Yeah, you have jewelry tools.
Not tools. I thought you were asking just jewelry.
No, jeweler tools proficiency and whatnot to try to identify if you know how much the diamond is worth.
I have Tinker's tools, if that counts for anything.
I have Tinker's tools too.
Tinker's tools are for making mechanicals like clockwork chickens and whatnot.
They can just do it.
Clockwork chickens.
Well, just to make an example, you're using cogs and whatnot for mechanical purposes. If you have an idea that you would like to make in-game and you have the right tool proficiencies and we have enough downtime, I will let you do it.
Hmm.
You have to also just justify the cost and whatnot, cost to make it,
Oh,
get
yeah.
supplies, yada, 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 yada.
I imagine
Yeah.
Raleigh spent the 2 days of downtime, like, properly reattaching his arm.
That checks out.
Yeah, you try to, make it a couple different times and it just keeps falling off during a time. Eventually, the Ghoulite Witch Doctor, my friend the Witch Doctor, tells you how to actually reattach it and shows you some scrap metal that you can use to infuse onto the joint.
Yeah.
Now, that is not it. There's also one more chest.
Yeah, the other chest I was carrying.
I told the witch doctor.
Also, by the way, with that red book of Venom, or have symbol of Venom, there are 2 relics that are necklaces in the shape of the eye, the bleeding eye of Venom.
If no one else will take them, I will.
Yeah, you can add 2 amulets of Venom eye, or just 2 Venom amulets, and then the Venom manual, Venom book.
Can you
So
spell
I'm
Venom?
assuming I should add a diamond to my inventory because of the egg.
Yes, next to the diamond, put in quotation marks 3 question marks because you do not know the price. There are different valued prices and whatnot, and diamonds are used for different spells in the game, especially for clerics. If you want to revivify, if someone dies and you reach level 5 and you want to cast Revivify, you need 100 gold piece diamond to revivify them, to resurrect.
Interesting.
So it costs money to bring back your friends.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
not blessed by the goddess of light? Pathetic.
So that is that. In the other chest, here are some goodies for the party. I need each of you to roll me a D100.
Fuck.
It is a chest of magical trinkets.
I think I selected the wrong thing.
/ roll E100.
Alright, hold on. What
All right, Zeus, you re-rolled a new character. Those are your new stats.
That's not what I was.
Wait, what am I rolling?
D100.
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 Sleepy immediately dies.
He
It's
went for the
fucking
perma sleepy.
explode.
Crazy.
He fell into the bag of holding and we didn't let him out. GG.
I mean, if this was Warhammer, Sleepy would win. You want the low roll in Warhammer.
Yeah, can we stick with that, Kashak? Something good?
Also, Kashak, how did you spell Venin? Is it Venin?
Yep, Venin, almost like Venice, but it's replaced the CE with N.
So it's similar to that Kanye, Eminem song, right?
No.
Stop it.
Venom.
Let me open
Yeah,
up
buy
my
that
Grimm.
song.
Let me open up my Grimm Hollow.
Oh,
It's over.
yeah, we're done. He's throwing some
It's
horror
over. He's
at
opening
us.
up the real book.
He said, "That's it. I've had it. Death."
All right, that's it. Y'all are dead.
Give me that stat.
Did anyone roll a
insects.
Did anyone roll 100?
No.
No.
Okay.
I wish.
All right. Thank fucking God.
What happened?
Why?
Wait, you gotta tell us now. You can't just go over that.
You
You
guys
can't
would've-
just say.
You guys would have gotten a Teflin's Tarot Card of Fate.
And what's that?
I like tarot cards.
They are a
What
magic
is it?
item. They are a magic item that the other group have, and it is a customized deck of equal opportunity, deck of all the things. But I handpicked it and selected for myself.
Oh no.
Oh,
what-
it's just random bullshit that you get to pick, isn't it?
I have a whole thing. I have a deck of many things, IRL and whatnot. If people don't know what a deck of many things is, I don't care.
I
not
really
look it
hope
up.
you don't draw from that thing IRL.
Oh no, I do draw it from an IRL,
Oh no.
Oh, what?
but it is.
Have
it
you
is-
drawn the
it is a-
Reaper? How has
it
that
is a-
gone for you?
Can I finish?
Sorry, I was trying to make.
No.
Teflin's Tarot Cards of Fate are a hand-picked select card from the 400 cards that I have of the deck of all the things, because it is additional expansion packs. So there is equal opportunity to pull something good, something neutral, and something bad.
Fun.
Interesting.
So what do we
But
get?
don't worry, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Not yet.
All right. So who has the first roll?
I did.
Okay, cool. You found contraband.
Huh?
You found contraband.
What magic item is that?
Contraband is well, you all have the Grimm Hollow campaign guide. Contraband are located on there. You found specifically for you. Oh, all right, don't forget, you guys have the Sock Talker orbs and whatnot.
The what?
The Sock Talker orb. Some of you have it.
I think Sleepy has the orbs.
I have a pair of orbs.
You find 5 doses of full moon extract. B.
5 doses of. You said full moon?
Full moon extract.
Would I know what these are, or can I roll
Give me a
to
medicine
know
check.
what they are?
Give me a medicine check because
Medicine. Oh boy.
they are herbs.
This isn't. I don't have disadvantage, right? You said that we slept that off.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Where's my stat sheet? There it is. Medicine. Hey, look at that.
Damn.
Oh.
These are steroids.
Great, I have even more. I have like 3 sets of drugs on my character, dude.
N-
I have the mystery mushrooms, the dream leaves, and the fucking
I'm-
full moon.
Melon
I'm
out
going-
here being the drug dealer, druid stereotype.
Alright.
All
Sorry.
right, give me one moment. I'm going to send you what these are. But
Oh, shit.
we'll move on. Or you have the campaign guide. You can look it up. It's on page 218. So you can look up what they do.
Okay.
Next,
Off topic, but
Mhm.
someone just said my name and called me Sleepy Dom, and that hasn't happened in quite a while. And I'm glad people are still making that mispronunciation. And that's my talk of the table. Thank you very much.
who called you Sleepy Dog? Where?
And on Twitch, a Lucario
Huh?
streamer. I saw them and saw the
Oh.
model, and I was like,
Oh,
"Bro,
probably.
no, this one's called Miker."
We
Like
got any
Myers.
Mikeys in chat, guys?
Michael Myers. Oh, no.
Oh shit!
Nutella, why?
Alright, let's see. Paste.
I don't actually have something to hydrate with. 1 second.
Zeus.
Ah. Yes?
You get chocolate.
Okay. 1 second. I gotta grab a drink.
You get
All right,
the
well, we'll go back to
mighty
Minnie.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Yes.
Cool. You have a 52.
Yep.
52. You find dust of disappearance.
Dust of disappearance?
You can look that up. Sleepy, you have 24.
Sadly,
You have a potion of acid resistance.
cool.
Raleigh, 45.
Yeah.
45, 45, 45, 55. Oh, that's the Grimm Hollow thing.
Oh
Real
boy.
quick, you said the player's guide or the campaign guide?
Campaign guide.
Oh.
Okay,
I have returned.
thank you. I will find this.
Welcome back.
Oh, so I should not be adding that to my inventory?
What?
No, you do. You do.
Yeah,
Your potion.
Yeah, you add your potion of acid resistance.
Yeah.
Where's
Okay,
the
so what
ask
do
until
I
you're
get?
done?
We'll get to that in a moment. Okay, you were saving you for
Okay.
last.
You get tail grab.
Okay.
You get nothing.
Taste and
Oh
die.
my.
We're done.
Darn.
Bad reading of
What did you
50
get again,
Shades.
Raleigh?
45.
45. I see. You find a knife wing cape.
Oh boy, time for 2 capes.
A knife wing cape. While wearing this cloak, and it's going to require attunement, this cloak made from the skin of 20 knife wings. You gain a +1 AC. In addition, when you fall and wearing this cloak, you can ascend 60 feet per round and take no falling damage.
Batman.
Batman.
Can I wear 2 capes at the same time? I don't want to
No.
take off the. I don't want to take off. All right, cool. We're just putting that in my inventory. Then.
Remember, you can
I mean,
you can
could give it
you
to
can
someone else.
trade.
You could give it to me.
You can trade.
Uh,
All right. Let me send this to you, Rook, in your DM. That's what you find.
All right.
And what did you get? You got a 70. You got an 82. Oh boy.
Yes, 82. Oh boy, what did I get?
You find a potion of harm.
Oh,
A potion of harm.
You find a potion of harm.
Me too, buddy.
I'm just
Well,
gonna. I'm just gonna send you. I'm just gonna send you what this does and not explain to the other people.
oh.
What if he tells us?
I mean, if he wants to, he can, but I want him to read it first.
I think I'm
don't know
gonna
why,
hold
but I have
on
a
to the
sneaking
cape.
Suspicion.
By the way, I need the page
Okay.
of when this dose was.
218.
Full moons. 218. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Discord.
Because I want to tell everybody what this is. The page will load.
It's basically steroids.
I know. I tried looking it up, and the only thing that kept popping up was something about fucking werewolves, and I was like, "This is exciting."
But everyone has their stuff.
Did I do this wrong? I went to 218, and then it's telling me about scaling up encounter difficulty.
do I add
You're
this?
opening up. You're opening up the campaign guide, correct?
Grimm Hollow campaign guide PDF.pdf.
It says 218.
218, yeah. Here.
Well, this is
Try-
definitely an interesting potion.
Try 224. Are you using Adobe Reader?
No, I'm on Google Chrome.
That might be why. Go down.
Oh, here it is. No, I found it here.
Yeah, there
Full
you
moon extra. Okay, I gotta copy all of this.
go. Don't become addicted.
So, question, Kashak. The
Mhm.
potion,
Mhm.
does the target have to drink the entire potion or just a small part of the potion?
They must drink and consume the entire thing. So that it could be used where you could force, if you knock someone or restrain someone, you can force it down their throat. You could slip it into a drink, something like that.
Yeah.
Creativity. But it has to be digested, consumed.
Okay. I can't just toss it at someone. Darn.
What if you convince a total gym bro to just chug it, but instead of the normal chug, hear me out, handstand. Never mind.
If you want to do a funny haha, you could give it to one of your party members.
If you butt
I-
chug a
yes.
potion, do you gain the effects? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, man. If you butt chug this
Think
potion,
about it.
it'll make you like super buff.
Uh,
Like even buffer than buff.
of note, very quickly, Raleigh, are you a construct?
Yes, I'm a construct.
Yeah, according to everything I know, it should have the same effect. But
Did we
strong-
make a ruling on you taking potions at the start of the campaign?
I mean, I can, like, as far as I know, I can take potions and stuff normally. It's pretty much just reflavored Warforge, like on the construct aspect. So, Warforges can use potions, so I would assume I would be as well.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, even the fucking like auto gnomes or whatever they're called that are even more robotic than Warforged still just function for some reason with potions. So.
There's also like a biologic component. It's just like a
Can I
not a
give these to Raleigh?
It is now. Raleigh can take potions. I would say, even though this is labeled a potion, it's more so a consumable, if that makes sense. Not necessarily a
Okay.
potion. It was just giving. It just has to give it a category.
Okay,
Actually-
so is Raleigh able to take these though? Because if I can't give them to Raleigh, then I don't really know who to give them to.
I mean, you give them to yourself. It's a temporary score and whatnot.
Sure, why not? We'll just have okay.
You can save it for on a rainy day.
Here, let me go put what these do in like the
Right.
general
So
thing,
everyone has their thing. Now,
in case somebody wants to
over
read
these
it
past
later.
2 days, even though you're in the hideout, the googly-eyed plague doctor has not really come about. So during these 2 days, outside of trying to get opening the chest, taking stock of your inventory, we have a little bit of time for you guys to do some open roleplay.
RP, my favorite.
I
Oh,
sleep.
bye.
So, for Zeus and whatnot, this seems how you're more new to this. During downtime and whatnot, players can do what they want to do. Now, it's a little bit different here because you can't exactly like go out into the city and like, I want to go shopping, I want to go corralling, I want to go pit fighting or something like that, right? You guys are in a quarantine row, you guys are hiding out. But you have 2 days of downtime that you guys individually, if you have different tools or different like side projects or hobbies that your character have that you want to do, or if you want to discuss among yourselves, would be the time to do it before we continue on. It's a little bit of respite in the dark days of yesterday and the weeks in the past.
Hmm.
Enjoy this respite, folks. In the world of stars, in Grimm Hollow, respite and rest come sparingly.
Wig time. Woo.
So the stage is yours, gentlemen.
Uh,
So Raleigh's gonna walk up to Zeus and what are you? You're taller than I am.
I am Zeus. I honestly do not know. All I know is I am part organic and part machine. That is all I know. I was made in some kind of laboratory. That's about it, to my knowledge.
Were you organic first and modified?
Yeah, I was like, I was grown and then had mechanical parts attached to me somehow. I don't exactly remember too much from back then, but that's what I can remember about it.
You're kind of backwards from me. But that's okay.
How so?
I was built first, and then an organic part was installed.
Ah,
It's
interesting.
Do you know who made you?
Some kind of mad scientist doctor thing person. I was a servant. I was a reluctant servant for a long time before I finally escaped their custody, let's say.
Why'd you want to escape?
They did not treat me the best. Let's just say that.
I think I was sent away.
And why would that be?
I'm still figuring that out.
Interesting.
I asked some questions, and I not really sure what happened in between then and finding myself out here. This has kind of been like my first and longest time out of the workshop.
Hmm.
I don't really like it.
And why, pray tell, would that be? uh,
I don't know what I'm doing, and that what is we talked about that. It doesn't make me feel nice.
Hmm.
I I always have something to follow, and now I have barely something to follow, and I have messed that up twice already.
Interesting.
I'm not having a good time.
A time is being had, but it is not a good one.
Do you like instructions?
I mean, to an extent. It definitely gives me something to do if I do not have something to do myself.
You
But for the most part, I like to govern my own thoughts.
he's like he kind of like sits down and never tried to make my own decisions before now. I'm sure if I could, I'd be very tired.
Yeah. Doing a lot will do that.
Do you ever miss where you're from?
Not really. As I said, my creator was not the nicest to me. I mean, on one hand, I think you would like him because he definitely gave a lot of instructions on a very constant basis. Some of which I did not agree with, though.
You can disagree with your instructions?
Yes. Especially if it has to do with killing something that you care about.
Oh,
Yes.
I've never disagreed. I didn't know I could.
Well, you can always disagree if you do not like what is being asked of you.
He like he kind of like shrinks a little bit. I think I'll try that.
You said we had downtime, right? Like,
You do?
can I like search around like where exactly are we again? We're at like the googly eyed lady's place, right?
Yes. So basically, going through some different alleyways, you're eventually brought back into the sewers to avoid a patrol. So you guys have been taking a whole convoluted back alley shortcuts, going through the sewer, coming back up, right? And you've kind of come to an abandoned, what you would want to say, like maybe an abandoned library. Currently, right now. So
And that's
That's
where
where
we
you-
are now.
that's where you are. An
Okay.
abandoned library.
Could I possibly make like a survival check and like search around the area and see if there's anything of like notice anything that looks like important, I guess.
So it wouldn't really be a survival check. I think that'd be more an investigation check. It depends on what you are looking for in particular.
So I don't know. Well,
If you're, if you're
I kind of meant like outside, like around the area of
okay,
the library, if that's allowed,
so
because I
then
wanted to
I'll
see if there's anything of like if
go
there's
ahead and
any
give me a survival
nearby
check then.
places. Okay, cool.
While you're doing so, I need you to give me a stealth check while you're going outside the hideout.
This is where I die.
Minnie, you're making a wig. Please give me a tailoring check. Whatever,
Sure.
what tools you use to make your wigs. Sleepy, are you doing anything during your downtime?
I think I'm just sitting in a corner, literally just waiting for everyone to get done being
Well,
edgy.
Oh,
Edgy
that's
rogue.
very rogue. I like that.
Rogue moment.
Rogue
I feel like
gaming.
at some point,
Could be teaching me how to roll higher than an 11 on
You
stealth,
know,
but nope.
imagine a robot getting the literally magic item called a knife cape and not the rogue. Anyway,
I have tinker tools. I'd like to see if I could tinker with my pistol, if like there was any way to like improve it at all.
there is. Let me. I'm. So you're not going to really understand this, but let me finish with Melon first. So Melon, 11 is
So-
just good enough for you not to get detected by it like any of the wandering undead.
Hooray!
So while you're going through and around, you can, with your survival check, you can find assorted different animals around, mainly rats, maybe some abandoned cats who are currently staying away, mainly small animals that are able to stay out of sight and not being consumed and whatnot. So, with that, you're able to find different feathers and whatnot. Was it 24? You're also able to find some fungus, like mold. You're able to find several different patches of brown mold. If you like to harvest the brown mold,
Sure. Why not?
in particular, while you're rummaging through different trash and whatnot, we'll say with a 24, you're able to find a nest that's been abandoned, but there is an egg there.
I will take the egg.
Okay, you have mystery egg. You find several patches brown mold. So basically, do you have anything to contain the brown mold?
Probably not.
just
I
rub it
guess,
on your
let me see.
pits. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Do you have a bag? You want to put it in your bag?
I have a backpack and an explorer's pack and a monster. I just have all the packs. I don't know.
I would say that you're able to find like some like broken glass beers and whatnot. You can find some containers to hold the mold.
Okay.
You're arranging for the trash.
Okay.
So you have
containers.
egg. Let's say you're able to fill like 3 pounds of brown mold or something like that. Not 3 pounds. That's a lot. Let's say you're able to have a pound of brown mold.
A pound of brown mold and just be
1
immediately
pound of-
banned from.
Bro, I hope nobody never looks at what I have in my inventory, bro. This is I have drugs, I have mold, I have a dwarf skull ring, and I have an egg. There's some creep shit going on here. Okay, I guess I'll go back. Or well, is there anything else, or is that it? Like because I was specifically looking for like other like not houses but like places. Like are there any like important like looking places around the library?
So around the library and whatnot. Survival check is mainly looking for like scavenge stuff, right?
Oh, okay. Sorry. I
You're
used
able-
that. So I used survival in my other campaign, and it worked differently. So maybe I'm just getting it confused, but that's fine.
You are able to say something that is, you haven't really paid much attention to it, but now that you're out and about, away from chaos and whatnot, you're able to see several different locations above the quarantine wall leading into the actual city of Lishek. At the center of the city, towering above, you see the high belfry.
Belfry?
The belfry.
What's a
You don't know what a belfry is?
No.
It's like a bell tower. I think.
Belfry.
Am I correct in
You-
that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is what it is. Okay, no, I see it. It's
So
like a
you
weird
see the
tower
you see
looking
the
thing.
high belfry that you. Well, you see a not Z, but you see A because you haven't been to the city before and whatnot.
Right.
You see a high belfry that towers above anything else. You you assume that is some significance, and echoing through the city at different intervals throughout the night and day, you hear a bell ring out. Different counts telling the time. The other thing you can see is, even though it is taller and whatnot, you can see a very, you can see a what seems to be a taller building, almost like Sistine Chapel style, like Gothic churches and whatnot. You assume it's some form of religious institute. You've seen different flyers and different wordings and whatnot of different, uh, well, religious activities throughout and whatnot. You keep seeing the recurring name called the Froth Church.
Oh.
Okay. So
And
Belfry Church. Or
the
Froth
Froth Church. Froth.
Okay. Froth.
Other notable location is the warehouse you saw, the GSC warehouse that has been abandoned.
Right.
But, alright, sorry, not GSC, the GBC, Golden Barge Company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the CBT tower or whatever it was called. Yeah.
The cognitive behavioral therapy
Thank you,
tower.
Minnie. Very cool.
Yep. You're welcome.
But that is basically what you were able to find of notable location, at least here. And also there's a port. Lately, though, during these couple days that you've been outside, it is a very foggy couple of days. Rolling through where even, maybe 15 feet out off the dock, you can't even see the water anymore.
Damn.
You can hear different bells going through it. You hear the lapping of waves crashing against the wooden docks. In a couple times, as you've been out here, you can hear almost like an eerie moan coming from the fog. Like echoey, like it may be some form of creature out at sea.
And if I could somehow like get the rest of the party to go out to sea with me, I'd want to see that, but I don't think I could. She'll probably go back to the library now. I think that's enough searching.
Alright? That is what you're doing. Sleepy's being edgy. You want to make some modifications to gun.
Yes.
Alright.
Gun.
So, very quickly, if you take a look at player resources under extended equipment, I have a couple different PDFs that you could
Where?
download. And extended equipment under player resources in the Discord server.
Oh, in Discord.
Yeah, player resources category. There's a couple different PDFs that you can do here. Basically, you want the Armorer's Handbook. This is a general general upgrade guide, and different stuff that you could add to your weapons in my game. However, I will send you a specific thing called the Gunslinger PDF, which is basically upgrading your guns. However, please note you don't have. These are more like Western style guns, but the upgrades will be similar. Where a blunderbuss can have the shotgun upgrades, a pistol can have one of the pistol upgrades for your flintlock pistol, and a rifle, if you make a musket, would have similar to a rifle. But they don't have the whole like 6-shot chamber or something like that.
Yeah.
As long as that is just clear. Alright, that is sending to you. So we can, if you would like, we can worry about trying to upgrade and whatnot. If you just want to give me a general Tinkerer's Tools check, using intelligence.
Intelligence.
So when you click on Tinkerer's Tools,
yes.
you'll see query
attribute, and then you said intelligence.
Mm-hmm. 19. That will be a successful upgrade, or not to a upgrade, depending on what you want to upgrade your flintlock to. once you have the PDF and we talk about it outside to explain it more to you.
Okay.
You won't have to worry about it tonight because I don't play in any combat unless you guys somehow fuck up in the last hour and a hour and a half we have.
Never do that. That's impossible.
What us? Never.
Could I try and do something with my swords, or would that require like blacksmith's tools?
You would need a fork. Well, if you would like to tinker with your sword and whatnot, you could try to do that. You would need if you want to actually upgrade your sword and whatnot using blacksmith, you need an actual forge to do that, or a portable forge.
Yeah. Well, all I have are tinker's tools.
It's kind of hard for you to upgrade your sword currently. If you wanted to, let's say, make your hilt something like that, tinker's tools would be more to add shit, not necessarily alter the sword. So, like, you want to add in some mechanical device that will let you launch the blade from the fucking hilt. That would be like tinker's tools check and whatnot.
All right. There's something I meant to talk to you about, but I'll talk to you about it after stream. After game, sorry.
Okay.
In that case, I can't think of any particular downtime activities I'd like to do.
So, that's okay. Next time we have downtime, I will send everyone a website that has a general guide to what you can do with different tools and whatnot. Like, Ed, did you know if you're trained in mason tools, you can technically do double damage to structures?
What?
Oh. Interesting.
If you have cobbler's tool proficiency, you can tell someone's lifestyle just based off looking at their shoes.
Oh.
Well,
Okay,
then.
what
they
can
don't
I
Yeah,
do?
that's-
Interesting.
I'm sorry, those are Tim's horrendous vibes.
Look, they're pretty cool stuff that you can do in 5e with your tools and whatnot.
Speaking of
They're-
tools,
hmm
what would I use to turn this slab of skull meat and hair into a nice black wig? Is that leather tool or weaver's tool? Which one do you think works?
That'll probably be more weavers, I would say.
Okay.
Okay, what funky
What
shit
is that?
can I
A
do
dex?
It depends on what you're trying to do. Are you trying to make this elegant? Or are you trying to be? How are you trying to make your?
Pretty.
You want to be pretty. Describe how you're doing it. Are you using your knowledge, or a filigree? Are you using your knowledge, like mental capacity of design that you see, and you want in your hands that automatically move through it?
Well, I feel like
Make your case and,
I
like-
would first start off by just cleaning it off very well before
Mhm.
having to go into intricately weaving it all back together into something that actually stays together, you know, like a wig, right?
Yeah.
And then I think afterwards I would have to go into styling it more. But I think for now I want to make sure it you know gets cleaned up well. So I would have to go into a lot of like little details of just like removing, you know. I feel like you have to go into just like more detailed work to just make sure that you clean off
Detailed
all
work.
the.
Detailed, I'm going to say, is going to be either wisdom or dexterity.
Okay. Oh, that's not at disadvantage, just as normal. So 18.
Yeah, just normal. 18. You're able to replace your black wig.
Yes. Perfect. For now, I'll just have it as like straight hair. I'll just work on like making it nicely styled later. For now, I just have a very classic, just straight looking ass like hair. It's perfect. I changed some text files on it. Damn.
Sleepy, do you have any poisonous kit or something like that?
So I have a I have a poisoner's kit and a disguise kit.
Would you like to attempt to make a new persona or costume during downtime days, or maybe make some potions or of poison? Sorry.
Sure, I'm done to try to make some poisons.
All right. So around you, you being a master assassin, well, not necessarily a master, but you're an adept at assassination and whatnot. And you've been around the block. Let me just here quickly. Things out. I don't get a lot of people who actually use poisoners tools and whatnot. Let me find what you can technically do with them. What type of different poisons you could make. Alright. Poisonous kit. So with the poisonous kit, you can attempt to use the kit in the following thing: make poisons, obviously, with the components. You can make history checks to try to recall facts of infamous poisonings. You can make an investigation or perception checks for your knowledge of poisons to identify them. You can make medicine checks to best care for a patient who's been poisoned. Nature or survival to acquire lore of different plants and animals that are poisonous. And you can handle poison and whatnot without risking exposing to yourself. That's pretty cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, different poisons that you can think of, that you have options to you. With the current stuff that you have, you can feel like you can make either rat poison or general poison coating. Some doses of that. General poison doses basically just means you're crafting just a normal poison. Such as, that will deal, I think it's 1d6. Let me look at poison very quickly. It's just basic poison, because it's basic poison I'm thinking of. Basic poison. You can use the poison of this vial to coat one slashing or piercing weapon, or up to 3 pieces of ammunition, meaning arrows or bolts. When a creature is struck by this poison, they need to make a Constitution saving throw or take 1d4 poison damage. Additionally, if they are hit, they are now poisoned if they fail the Constitution saving throw. Rat poison, specifically, is very deadly at dealing with vermin and whatnot. If you hit a rat or a pack of rats, any type of rat with this poison, they need to make a Constitution saving throw, or basically within minutes of being infected, die. If a humanoid outside of a rat consumes the poison, or is inflicted on it, they need to make a Constitution saving throw, or they will be under the effect of Bane for 1d6 rounds. Bane means it's basically the opposite of Bless, where you get a 1d4 to your attack rolls or saving throws. It's subtract a 1d4 from your attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
So what type of... That is what you have available to you, being here in the sewers between the different fungi that Bee can find for you. Would you like to make regular poison or rat poison?
The second option.
Rat poison. All right. Give me a poisoner's kit check using... I would say this would probably be intelligence. So if it's query ability, the attribute should be intelligence.
Okay, let me click on intelligence.
$18. Basically the same thing. You're able to make 2 doses of rat poison. Next time you see a rat, you can definitely kill it, or you can attempt to apply it to a weapon or make someone digest it to be baned.
Or could I also dip an arrow into it, splash
Yeah.
some on an
You
arrow, and get that?
coat a weapon or make someone digest it.
Cool.
And very quickly, while we do that, we're going to quickly take a 5-minute break for anyone to regain water while Melon is vibing and dancing to a song over there with Victini in the background. Now
Dang.
people can't see that, but I can see him jamming over there.
I'm jamming, bro.
Vibing.
Straight up jamming.
Quick question before you disappear, Kashak,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't mind. What can I do with a herbal? I don't think I'm trained in a herbalism kit, but I have one. Is there anything that I can actually do with it, or do I need to be trained in like a kit to use it?
Give me one moment, very quick. I'm going to send you guys the website.
Okay.
Allegedly, there's a quirked up white boy goaded with the sauce loose in our. Right, let's see.
No shot, no shot, no shot.
We're throwing
Let's
Minnie
do psych
in the
right
lake.
now.
Goodbye,
Let's
Minnie.
go!
What?
I
Okay.
had to take off my
Like some-
headphones to
Do a
fix my
flip.
hair, and I just heard goaded with the sauce and nothing else.
Nah, you didn't miss on anything important. Don't you worry.
Okay. I have sent a website link where we'll have all the different tools that you can use in 5e, and some
thank
special
you.
cases that you can use with these tools and whatnot.
I
Such as, again, let's look at brewer's tools. Basically, beer making, wine making, right? History. You're proficient in an additional insight to making history checks concerning alcohol of this significant element. Medicine. This tool proficiency guarantees you additional insight to treat anyone suffering from alcohol poisoning when you use alcohol to dull pain, or when you use alcohol to dull pain. Persuasion to get like better drinks or have someone sell drink. You can also make potable water. Your knowledge to brewing enables you to purify water that would otherwise be undrinkable. Part of a long rest, you can purify up to 6 gallons of water, or 1 gallon as part of a short rest. And it goes on, and each tool they go on to different stuff that you could possibly do with a brewer's, like a tool check and whatnot. So if you're proficient in whatnot, take a look at all the tools, and if you want to become proficient in some tools, maybe eventually, that's too. You could do.
Yeah. I was gonna ask that, like, how would I actually become proficient in something?
Downtime.
Like a feat? Okay.
Well, a feat you could do, yes, if you want to sacrifice an ability score to take a certain feat to take something, or just eventually with downtime training.
Okay.
You guys will
That's
have
probably what I'll do.
You guys will have downtime throughout the campaign, and when I get back from the 5-minute break, the downtime will end for the past couple days, and you guys will decide what you're going to be doing next.
I'm gonna send you a message then while we've got break.
What, Rook?
I'm gonna just go ahead and send you that message. I was gonna wait till afterwards so I don't forget.
Sure thing. Go ahead and send it.
How many kids are there?
I gotta remember to dye the ugly belt that I found a while ago.
Holy shit, there's a lot more tools that I thought there were. These I've never even heard of.
I have the
Glass
ugly
blowers
orange belt.
tools, navigators tools. This is navigator. It's like survival. Yeah, it's like a compass.
Why the fuck does my blonde wig weigh 4
Dude, I
pounds?
can't wait till this mystery egg like hatches, and then I just get a free. I get a free bird.
Oh,
Can't wait to have a bird pet.
is that edible?
Bird?
Bird pet. I'll be like,
Bird.
Kashak's gonna give me a whole ass rock.
Yeah. Kashak would do that for sure.
10-foot long birds.
Fresh from the egg, 10 foot.
Fresh. It's funny because I have one in my other campaign. The final boss of the first of our first like thing had one, and the rest I ended up running away from the final boss, and then everybody left, right? And left me behind. So I ended up taming the rock, and for like a whole year I survived by myself with this big ass bird. It was dope as fuck. And what's funny is that we were like level 8 or 7, so we weren't allowed to have one. Like if I had one, it would be OP. So the next campaign was set in the Feywild, so I wasn't able to take it with me. But it's dope because like we're talking to like Zeus and shit in this campaign, so it's awesome.
Nice. Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, I gotta remember that I have a lavish red belt with an orange buckle. It sounds horrible, but once I've dyed it and painted it, it's wearable. Okay, I'm fairly certain it could have magic properties. I think.
Dude, these enemies ain't ready for me to pull out a pound of brown mold and just chuck it at them.
Yeah, just put out all of their torches and make more mold.
Okay, hear me out. Brown mold.
Exciting.
Is that the one that spreads with fire?
Yeah.
So the plane of fire is a thing. Hear me
Everyone
out.
makes jokes.
Just drop a thing of mold in there and it just spreads.
Yeah, just see what happens. How long does it take before the whole thing's just moldy?
Well, you see, the plane of
Nothing
fire
but
is infinitely
mold.
large, so it would take an infinite amount of time to reach the edges. But
Well, that sounds like somebody else's problem, right?
it's like one of those funky states of infinity where it is a technically finite infinity.
You know what we should try? Like, Rook, you can breathe fire, right?
I can't breathe fire. I can launch fire every so often.
Yeah. I'll throw mold at somebody, and then you like launch fire at them, and then they just become encased in mold.
Oh no.
You've been molded.
Something I want to do with the sacks of flour I have is to throw a sack of flour somewhere, get a bunch of it in the air, and launch the fireball into it.
Oh no,
Man.
no.
I support that.
Who needs to be a caster to do 60-10 damage?
So true.
Not me. I don't give a fuck. Watch this.
Okay, quick baby, hold up.
I didn't need to go to nerd school to learn how to do fireball. I know physics. Wait, is it physics? Does that fall under physics, or is that like chemistry? Well, it's a physical reaction, right? So wouldn't that be physics? I don't know. I ain't got the big enough brain for the science stuff. My character's just smart.
Oh fuck.
And I have seen way too many videos of flower explosions as a child. That was like when I was in like middle school, that was my main thing, was like watching flower explosions when I had limited access to YouTube. Not gonna put myself on some list by explaining how it works on stream, but also, did you know you can make napalm really easy?
Ah, yes. Just remember, napalm sticks to kids.
I just came back to napalm sticks to kids. And I don't know what I missed, but so true.
You know what
We're
else sticks to
blowing up
kids?
children.
Trauma.
Okay, hear me out. Step 1, you cover somebody in honey. Okay, you throw just a pot of honey at them. Step 2, fireball. Hear me out. Now, sugar is really funny when applied to, heating sources, okay? It gets really hot.
You explode and caramelize them.
Yeah. You just hit them with a... Have you guys ever heard of a prison napalm?
No.
Oh, it's when you
What?
buy like a fuck, what did he call
Minnie,
it?
don't put us
Like one
on
of
a
those
list.
chocolate bars.
We're
And
streaming
then they
this.
melt
Please
it
don't
and
put.
then
Minnie,
Don't
we're
fling
get
it at
streaming
somebody.
this.
It's not recommended. It's not very nice. But we do that, but in game. Okay?
I'm
They're
back, I'm back.
listening. Please
In
shut up.
Minecraft.
Somebody in my chat said,
No,
remember,
not in
kids,
Minecraft. We're doing this in D&D.
In
Yes.
D&D. Okay, hear me out. War crimes are fine as long as it's in D&D. Okay?
Only in D&D.
Only in D&D. Else it's just
Maybe Minecraft,
very
but
concerning.
also definitely D&D.
D&D,
Yeah.
where we selectively applied laws of physics because it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course, because D&D has physics.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
that one time I just walked up the side of a wall as a normal kobold, not a vampire.
Yeah, absolutely.
a friend of mine
Physics.
did some calculations on the decanter
Yes.
of endless water,
Oh no.
and you could get like the same force as like a Falcon 9 rocket with like 4 of them, I think.
What?
Here, let me actually message them right quick because they're online and I
What?
know they're gonna tell me right away.
And how?
So the decanter of endless water can put out a variable amount of water, but the max setting, if it were realistic, it would have a ton of thrust.
Because you
Well,
generate it over the course of 6 seconds at
Yeah.
its longest?
I think it's like 10
Makes sense.
gallons or something in 6 seconds.
Huh.
Okay. And
Why
then,
are
of
we-
course, you can also figure out what, like, surface area, which is about a 5-foot square, realistically maxed out.
Why are we talking about this?
So we
I
can
have a
figure
friend
out
who
if we
did
can
math.
literally nuke this city that we are stuck in with, like, 4 create water cantrips. Using physics to our side.
Yeah. We're making physics.
We're
I don't
know,
making
man.
physics
We were
right now,
talking- we
Kashak.
were-
You wouldn't get it.
We were
So-
talking about all the
Almost.
random shit in our inventory, and it went from using mold to fucking like encase people in mold to Minnie trying to fucking drown everybody. I don't even know anymore.
Oh, I'm
And
getting
we've
a
stopped
response.
somewhere along the way on napalm.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did
yeah.
at some point pass over napalm for like an awkward second that we don't talk about.
Oh, okay, so I was wrong.
Napalm the
Their
child.
calculations, for you specifically, like one person, only need one decanter of endless water pointed straight down to go to space.
Huh.
Hey, guess what?
We're going to space, boys.
Not allowed in my fucking game.
Darn.
Wow. Way to ruin my grimdark. Okay.
I have limits, god damn it!
Wait, hold on.
But
Yes,
create
I'm
water
stuck here
doesn't.
on
So,
the fucking Feywelts with
What
Sonic.
if we just use it instead for just regular propulsion? We're not going to space, just regular
we're not going
propulsion.
to space, we
Flying
just-
to the sky.
If I were to use it for the excavation of dirt or stone, would I get pushed or would the stone break?
Well, because of the laws of it.
How much force does it exert on the person holding it? And I
I
have
feel
now
like
gotten
Kashak is just writing up a whole new disease for us right now. I don't know why. I'm just getting that vibe.
He's adding rust monsters to every random
Yep.
encounter table.
Oh, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
disease that
Is
causes
everyone here?
both rot and rust to all it consumes.
Is everyone here?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
I
so.
think so.
Roll call.
I'm here.
Zeus.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, sorry. Let me do this right. Do I have a Z-Youth? A Z-Youth in here?
It's pronounced Zeus.
Oh, shut up, Z-Youth! Do we have a Mungusti? Do we have a Mungusti here?
Mongoose, what the? I'm here.
A Mungusti? Alright, out there in the back, got it. Do we have Honey Nut Bee?
Huh?
Do we have Honey Nut Bee in here?
No, she left.
Alright, marking that off for Tardy. Do we have the Barbie girl here?
Okay, hear me out. So, you can. Never mind, I'm not quoting Aqua. Anyway.
You can brush her hair.
Yeah.
Take her anywhere.
Real hair. Freshly harvested.
Oh, my.
Remember,
Got it.
not ethically sourced, epically
No.
sourced.
Oh, hey, by the way, doll, you didn't check your wig has lice.
I mean, that must suck for
Oh.
somebody who has no body hair. You know, like, what
He's
are they
got
going to do about it?
disadvantage on all charisma checks while wearing that wig.
Until he washes it.
That is fine. They'll fucking starve to death soon.
And
It
do we have a
doesn't
trash
any
can?
scalp attached anymore.
Yes, you have a trash can.
We have the trash can.
Yes, trash can is here.
Cool. Chicken Boy and all the other PCs are no longer to be side. So we have a 5, possibly 6 if Kai gets better when she's done.
Wait, who?
Dope. Kai.
Kai.
Possibly found the 6 during Rick's stream today.
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
excited.
Okay.
Kai, I wonder if we'll get big boy Floof and Claws.
Girl
Huh?
gamer.
So, folks, a couple of days has passed, and there's been no sign of the ghoul guy, Plague Doctor. Getting to know your party better, and also going through things, party have acquired new tools for help them survival. Also during this time, people who has eaten during this time? Do people have rations?
Oh, yeah, I just have like normal rations with me.
Please mark off rations if you have them for the past couple days, except for you. Trash can.
Alright, cool.
How many?
2 days have passed.
So 2?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
How many rations is everybody at?
8.
I'm down to 7.
Because I'm at 4.
I miss eating people.
Yeah, fucked
Eventually,
up somewhere. Whatever.
eventually, on the 3rd day that you've left the warehouse, you all hear the clattering of a window breaking. all rushing up from their hobbies, activities, conversation that you're doing. You all rush to the center foyer, where you now see on the ground with glass shards around her, the googly-eyed plague doctor with her mask on the ground and just beak and all just like flattened and stunted, as she's currently getting up and just flops back into place, having glass shards embedded into her doctorate outfit. And she's cursing while she gets up like, blood! I just got cut off, didn't I?
Hmm?
I just got cut off,
Huh?
didn't I?
A little
I
bit.
heard like blah, and then that's.
Yeah, I
all
heard you just fine.
Okay. But yeah, let me tell you folks, I'm sorry that I haven't been around the past couple of days. There's been, as you can tell, numerous different gods going about and undead. I hope you all found my abode and hideout well. Please tell me you did not go into the section behind the counter. If anything, please return those books, as those are my only source of entertainment here. And also, who locked the front door? Who was it?
I think I might have.
Why in hell would you lock the door? This is an abandoned library. Do you think the gods are going to come in here and searching for knowledge? No! They could care two rats shits about this place. Why would you lock the door?
I was
Now
told
I have
to
a-
always lock doors behind myself.
And just because you are doing what you are told and being a good little trash can, I'm now missing a window. And she points to the open window just to the left of her that she had to basically crash through in order to get inside.
Why didn't you just knock?
If I had knocked, would you have opened the door when there's gods and undead roaming about?
Probably.
Yes.
It does seem polite.
We're talking about the trash can here. Of course he would have.
I don't
Yeah,
see
but-
why that would be a modifier if you specifically are knocking, when regardless there are guards and zombies out about.
How would you know it was I would be knocking? It's a solid wooden door.
I
You
could have
could have
asked.
said it was you.
I could be lying. You all have very... I would say you have trust issues, but you're too trusting. So, in all intents and purposes, you still have trust issues. You all need to be more skeptical. Look, I'm like the fucking dragonborn out there in the corner. Among currently just probably, not even taking part of the conversation, still in the corner, glaring at everybody.
Were you lying?
This
To
is
be
all
fair, the last time I was skeptical, I shot a moonbeam at you, and you yelled at me for it. So
No comment?
Look, I made a
If-
wig. It
if
does
there
have
was
bug
any-
friends for now, though.
Ace of Kindred Divine, someone please take these nincompoops and give them some common sense, please. And she's currently just like kind of, if she could facepalm, but instead she's like grabbing the tip of her beak mask, just looking straight up and like dragging it down where it starts flopping back into place a little bit. But at this point, you notice that it was a pristine mask 3 days ago when you met her. But over the past couple days where she's not been around, there are different scratches and tears in her outfit. And the beak mask, now what was a solid like white, is dirty and muddy, has different scratch marks, bruises on it. Like, it is not shaped out, and eventually as it starts flopping, it actually starts peering downwards.
Sorry.
Like bending downwards, where it's no longer like supporting itself anyway. It's almost like a sad bird beak at this point.
Kneel down. Allow me to help you with this. I would like to walk over and just like be like, I can mend it with magic.
If it,
I was actually gonna ask to do the same thing, but
do you have a missing thread to go with the mending? Because that is what I'm missing.
The thread.
The stitching.
Ah, yes, of course. I would never leave without it.
She'll bend down to you, which is not even bending down. She's literally on her hands and knees
Hey, you.
to try to look at you because you're just so fucking short.
Perfect. I will start, fixing up the thing. As well as using prestidigitation to clean it up nicely.
And as you do so using precipitation, Eventually, over the 30 seconds so that you're paying attention to it, the bird beak starts shaping upward as the magic take hold. The stitching going through and into all the different needle prick holes, just aligning itself, woven in where the bird beak. After now the mending, the shape and structure is back intact. However, all the different scuffs and whatnot are still there. The blemishes on the mask. After you're done touching it, she finally gets back onto her knees after being hands and knees for you. Now just kneeling at this point. She kind of pokes it a little bit, kind of twists and turns and trying to break it in a little bit, but it's solid structure. She goes, the first good bit of news in the past couple days, I am home. I can finally rest, and you have fixed my mask. Thank you, little one. Thank you indeed.
No problem. I would like to go through my bag and then also swap my outfit into my my fucking
gonna-
plague doctor outfit.
Do you just start changing in front of everyone?
Yeah. Nah, it's. I feel like it's not the.
He's got a what?
So everyone just sees as the goo-like plate doctor is standing back up. You now see Doll in a corset as she starts to undress in front of you.
Well then.
Just kind of all out there. And while that's going on, she steps beside Doll, and she's sort of, now, what have you all done? Have you ruined my home? Have you guys done anything productive in your time? Have you rested up?
I found an egg.
You found an egg. Lovely.
This is just some fucking idiot sitting there on the floor, just looks up, half drilling on himself, probably high as can be, and just go, egg.
Can I offer you an egg in these trying times?
Well, if I actually ate anything or required sustenance, I would take you up and offer an egg, but I don't need that. And she walks back to what would be the main checkout, like the main desk of the library, and she starts rummaging through her bag and whatnot, taking out journals, and she starts throwing down herbs and different like broken beakers that she's found. She seems to have been gone scavenging the past couple days, and just kind of setting it out all on the table and whatnot. Anyone else? Did you all have fun? Did you learn anything new in the library?
I've learned I can deny tasks. I'm not entirely sure how to do it, but I can.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I know it's an option now.
They didn't know how to say no.
You didn't know how to say no. Yeah, let us try this new epiphany that you have found out, little trash can.
Stab the blue one.
What?
What do you?
No. Do not stab me. No.
Stab him.
the blue
Do
one.
it.
Which one
No,
is which blue one?
I think this is a very
one.
well. They seem to be both formidable in their own right. This is a very good test. A test of loyalty, even. Who, if you had to stab someone, trash can, who would you stab? Would you stab the person in the corner who wants to be antisocial and probably has some mental issues? Or would you like to stab the furry blue one? The one that, well, is kind of an abomination, a mechanical masterpiece, even stitching of life in mechanical flesh in metal. Which one
I
do you stab?
recommend option 2. Option 1, I think, knows how to stab back.
And
Well,
option 2, we have found out knows how to use that wonderful contraption of it, the boomstick.
Indeed, I do.
And see, the theoretical test, trash can. Both of your would-be victims know how to defend themselves and could possibly fight you back. Who do you go after?
Well,
do you
firstly,
stab?
I feel like using one having a mental problem as a descriptor of why I should stab them is not inherently a great motivator.
No. That was not a descriptor to like motivate you. It's simple observational skills. You see Among over there, in the corner, and not really saying, he hasn't even greeted me back to my own abode. Very rude of you, by the way. And she, at that point, just talks very loudly at you, Among. But see, look at his body posture, right? Look, and he kind of like turns you around Rook, Raleigh.
Yeah.
Look, see, he's just in the corner, standing around. His back is against the wall, meaning he has trust issues. He never really opens his back to anyone, not even his companions, allies, like you all. Maybe you're not his friends, but he does not have his back to you. He does not trust you enough, right? He has not said a word. Very antisocial. Maybe if he has not shown any emotions, only due diligence. Maybe that's more, can't even feel emotion. That could be psychosis, psychopath, sociopath. Who knows? Now, having a mental disability does not necessarily mean you are ineffective or defective. Quite contract killers, not having emotion is actually a very redeeming quality for the profession. So, on all intents and purposes, this is a very normal person.
Is my quick artistic rendition accurate of his posture and demeanor?
Honestly, is that a proper description?
Let me look. Where is this at?
It's on the homepage right there.
Just on the Roll20 page.
Yeah, the pink floating thing on your screen currently. With that pink arrow pointing towards it.
It's not
Definitely
a
sleepy.
phase.
What
I
are the
can hate
Not
it
a
3 days
phase,
grace.
guys.
That, but with a cloak on.
Even worse.
I heard 3 Days Grace, so basically I Hate Everything About You starts to fucking play.
You can just softly hear Linkin Park.
Let's
From
start a
within his cloak.
riot.
May I have more information to make an informed choice?
Well, that is just the observational skills that I have among. Here, now if we look at the furry one.
Well, I meant, like, why am I stabbing one of them in this hypothetical situation?
Well, who would you rather stab out of the two?
If you had to stab one of us, not that you should stab us, but if you had to stab us, doll, no, bad.
Damn it, Vinny.
If you had to stab us, which one would you stab?
Well, neither is a particular advantage. And he's like, there's like a ticking going on in his head while he's staring at the floor and thinking.
Ooh, can I rummage through my bag and pull out like a bronze coin and just put it in his hand? Flip it.
And he just manually flips it over in his hand.
That's the blue one. Okay, I step back. And at this
We're
point, I'm
both
completely
blue.
in my plague doctor outfit. By the way, just very hype. Every once in a while, I look at the plague doctor like, huh?
And they kind of look back at you, and the googly eye starts wiggling around, and they look like rapidly move their head to stare back at you.
I would not want to stab either.
And see, that is option number 3. You had 3 options here. Well, technically, you had probably more options, like maybe 15 or so options. You could have stabbed both of them, you could have maimed both of them, hanged both of them, stab only Zeus, throw Among through the wall, but you chose to do neither. See, you have in fact learned how to say no. Ain't that great for you? You are having a conscience. You are maybe becoming sentient, or a actual person.
You can think for yourself.
Can I die now?
Well,
Let's not go there yet.
well, in a figurative sense, no. Right? Maybe you have a soul. I'm not quite sure of your original construction or thing. Maybe someone put you some form of life energy into you. But from my understanding, you're just nothing but cogs and wheels, and having a programmed sentience into you. So when in practical terms, you would more come out of commission, deactivate. Someone could always repair you, unless you were completely ripped to shreds. I guess, then in a sense, physically you could not die, but your conscience could die. Your free will could die.
Well, I don't know how long I've had that, but I would not like to lose it.
Having free will means you can choose what you do. Meaning, following orders, choosing to break orders, choosing to eat something, but you don't have a taste receptacle. I don't know why you would want to eat something. Breaking someone's kneecaps, that is choosing a free will.
Why would I? Well, no, never mind. I know why I would want to break somebody's kneecaps, but in the moment, I did not think about why I would want to break somebody's kneecaps.
I mean, think about it like this. If any of you had touched the book then behind this desk and she's pointing to the little section, whatnot, if any of you had touched or damaged any of this, I mean, if you touched it, you probably would have been not maimed, maybe a slap on the wrist, but if any of you had damaged it, I would break definitely your kneecap for damaging it.
I didn't have a library card, so I didn't take any of the books.
I see. Anyways, what about the rest of you? What have you all done in the past couple of days?
I made a wig, but it still has bug friends on them.
Oh, you mean your kin? Your brothers and sisters? Cousins,
No,
maybe?
no, I killed and ate most of those.
Hmm.
Or at
No,
least the ones I could.
I should not let you around my daughter. Got it.
What? No. You see, I didn't want to. I had to.
Definitely not letting you around my daughter.
That's fine. There's still a few hundred left of them.
And I only have one. And I plan to keep it that way. I don't want 0.
I only eat the ones I killed, or the ones that are dead.
My daughter is even a little shit. She kicked a puppy just last week.
I would eat her.
And that's why I'm not introducing you to her.
I tinkered with my boomstick.
Oh, look, what good for you, little. Well, you're not really little. You I think you actually maybe. How tall are you?
6 foot.
Oh, you're actually slightly taller than me. Huh. But nonetheless, seeing so Mr. Mong over there, the Dragonborn and whatnot, it doesn't really matter. We're done with hypothetical. Let's get down to business and talk. Why don't we? And she takes like her backpack and whatnot after taking everything and just kind of shoves it all in there. Just like one swipe, taking her right arm, just swiping it all into the backpack and just drops it. You hear like a breaking of glass in there and whatnot. And very particularly, for people who have a passive perception of 16 or higher. Does anyone have that?
Let me check.
How do I check?
What's your perception? Your
bottom left.
passive perception is below your skills.
Passive perception
I did
is
not.
16.
All right.
I gotta refresh because my stuff is broken.
So Zeus and anyone who has a 16.
My passive perception is also 16.
So then, Among and Zeus, particularly of note that you take note of, she particularly arranged the stuff that she pulled out of the backpack into different areas. A trait that you've recognized and very detailed, organized. Now, you don't necessarily have a word for this, Zeus, but you recognize your master having like everything nicely detailed and like organized, right? Amon, you know what this is. She might have some mild form of OCD, you think? But immediately as she said, "Look, get down to business and whatnot," she immediately just ruins all that OCD right away, and her mannerisms suggest that she did not care about anything at all. And she's like fidgety. She's nothing having in front of. There's nothing in front of her and whatnot. Her hands start to like kind of tap against the desk while she starts talking and leading the conversation elsewhere. So, Also of note, you notice that the Google AI is shifting around a lot. What do you folks want to do? Now, I found you all, and that's fine and dandy. I don't exactly know who you are. I know that you were in that warehouse that I was going to, and I assumed that you grabbed what I wanted to grab. Did you all happen to find, maybe particularly something labeled, Titan Shine's, like, tonic or something like that? And as she said that, her right hand is, like, in front of her, right? And there's a high-rise desk where she's just tapping it from pinky to thumb, just in a row. Like, very rapidly tapping the fingers. Yes, a tonic. A potion. A cure, maybe, even. Labeled Titan Shine's tonic. Did any of you see that in your travels?
I found a large crate of glass.
Oh, that is wonderful. If you found a large crate of glass, did you bring with you? Because I need a new window! If you don't remember.
I can tell you where it was, but I didn't take it with me.
And it's at the warehouse. Great. Useful information. Now, did any of you find a thing, 2 bottles maybe of like greenish like glass material called Titan Shine's tonic?
Does it perhaps taste like Tricrin blood?
I don't know what it tastes like. I just know it was. I don't know what it tastes like. I never have had it personally. Did any of you drink any mysterious potions that do not read the labels on at all? Or did you read the labels?
I did not read the label.
Anyone else take anything else? Like anyone else?
I took an egg.
I don't really care about the egg.
Ooh, I
think
did
I
take
said I was
something
wanting
else.
to take the vials, but
Yeah, you in Dull consumed the Time Shine tonic.
Yeah, but I said I wanted to take the rest of them. I just don't think anybody heard me. So
there was only 2 tonic.
Yeah, we did
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of the tiers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
never mind.
yeah. I stole those. My
There's
bad.
3
I would
tiers,
like
2
to
tonics.
pull
We're
that
good.
one out and be like, I also have some of these.
Ah, yes, the Pullman's cure and whatnot. That's what caused this entire outbreak. We had the plague, and then all the poor people wanted to go to the back alleys. Didn't want to go through the Morbus Doctorate at all. No. Why contact the Morbus Doctorate, the people who are trying to cure the plague in this fine city of Leish?
How much does it
this a
cost to
city?
get the actual cure?
It depends on the cure itself. Sorry, that is not how it's spelled. Morbus Doctor. Sorry, Doctor, not Doctorate.
Morbius Doctor. Got it.
Morbius.
It's Morbin
yes,
time.
it's Morbin time.
It's Morbus time.
And then he started morbin all over the place.
Anyway, I drank this weird potion, right? And he started just Morbus.
Anyway, the actual tonic for the GSC pricing really depends on where you are in the city, and depending on if you're going through a merchant who is bought it through the GSC or you're buying it through the. Now, the regular tonic, if you wanted to have it shipped here to the city of Leash through the GSC, would probably run you about 70 gold or something like that. Whereas the Pullmans, the Tears of the Hunger, depending on what you had, what you could give to the different drug dealers, or the magged plague doctors, the rogues, as we call them, of the Morbus Doctor, or different experimentation. But either way, I mean, the cheaper version is those vials that you have right there. Great. I have my own. I don't need them because I am frankly sick of undead. Yes. And she is tapping her hands every time she's talking at this point, just to accentuate the point. I know you can't hear me tapping my table, my desk, and whatnot, but imagining her just hands constantly just coming up and down the table.
It seems
in exclamatory fashion.
Charging people for it seems like a really ineffective way to get everyone to be cured.
It is not made here. It is made in the town by that stupid smog merchant Prince Titanshine, Holviel Titanshine. He is the one who funded and found the cure and gave it to him. And Tolela is a happy paradise. No more sickness of the plague, the weeping pox. Oh, it is fine and dandy. All the plague doctors should go there and work for them. Fuck that man. It was free for him and the surrounding states in the Chonok Kingdom, but us, things that we're no longer part of the Chonok Kingdom, because the Bjorok Empire had to have us and annexed us from the Chonok Kingdom once the Weep Epoch started. We no longer have access to that. So there are blockades that we have to get through. Shipping costs. And that's why it actually costs a premium here. Only, the richest of the rich, or if a family, or the working class, if they can scrunch their life savings to get a profitable cure for their aging father to continue working to feed a family of 5 and all their runs. I think I'm a little bit ranting. I'm sorry.
Just a tad.
I think Raleigh was just like absorbing all of that information.
I stopped listening after you said something about a potion.
Did any of you, and she's hanging her head low at this point, have the Time Shine tonic?
Oh,
Is
yes,
this-
I drank one.
Oh,
My pox are no more.
Yeah, me
I'm
and the
good.
bug thing drank one.
I'm very glad that you were able to drink it, but now I am out of a possible cure to
Horribly
deconstruct
bitter.
it of the formula. She kind of opens up the backpack and takes out a dagger and starts twirling around her fingers. So which one of you two want to get carved up and opened up to be examined?
I volunteer that one.
you can.
And she immediately looks at B. I mean, of course, I wouldn't want to touch you. You are obviously a plagiarizer of the Morbus Doctor, little one. Do you want to become a plague doctor and a member of the Morbus Doctor?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
I mean,
I thought
would
you
it allow
pointed
me
at me.
to learn?
She's pointing a knife at you at this point, like a scalpel knife.
Oh.
Would I be able to make more potion cure things?
If you want to join the Morbus Doctor and whatnot, you would learn about medicine and potions and poisons and cures and treatments, and other weird experiments. It's more like a loose organization of rogues, actual members, fake members. It's very loosely organized. We have a yearly seminar, at least.
I feel like if you need someone to make your robes and
Oh,
some odd
every-
jobs, I would love to help.
Well, then I will put you on retainer. But I definitely don't want to open you up. And she's pointing the scalpel at you and turns her googly eye to you and is now staring at you. So B, the halfling, the crazy one over there who currently stares off in the distance and, disassociates.
What's up?
Can I have your arm? Can I examine your veins and whatnot? Can I biopsy your tissue? Can I
say
cut you
please?
open and examine your insides?
Sure. Yeah. You know what? Sure. Why not?
Wait, really?
Yeah, sure. I'm dumb enough to let you do that. Yeah.
Oh, I've never had a willing subject before.
Does it
All right,
kill
Melon.
them?
Now to write up a new character.
Yeah, I'm on the way. I'm already looking at D&D Beyond. I got you.
Wait, does
Go
it
for
kill
it.
them?
Are you sure about this?
Go
And
for
she's like questioning it, but her voice is also very high pitched, and it's not like out of annoyance. People can hold the slight tone of amusement and joy.
trust
I
you
would
not
like to
kill
ask
me.
her if it kills them.
I trust you not to kill me all the way.
I mean, it's
Party
just
hasn't
like,
done it yet.
it is going to hurt. I won't lie. It's going to take me all night while everyone else here dressed and are unharmed. As long as I don't nick or mess up, don't drink any coffee and
Go
have
for
shit
it.
against. Wonderful. But before we do that,
I
would
feel
be
it's only
very
fair if I
upset.
also offer myself up at least a little.
yeah, but you're not. I don't know
Less to
your.
work with.
I don't know your autonomy, anatomy.
Biology.
I don't know how you
Anatomy.
function. I don't know how you function.
Well, like everybody else, I breathe with my skin and I have 2 hearts.
No,
Huh?
no,
What?
most people don't have 2 hearts that breathe through the skin.
I don't have hearts or skin.
Well, you're just weird then. I
Wait,
like
you have
walk
to
out to the
breathe?
corner. I'm very upset about this realization.
You're
That
just
explains
weird.
why I couldn't find the second one when I was trying to eat it. I'm now very. I have come to a realization. You can see Doll just sitting there thinking about stuff and realizing that those were probably not hearts. Those were probably other chest organs for some reason.
You really like the taste of liver.
Man was eating the lugs.
Yes. Ew, they have breathing sac. And it tastes good for some reason.
How about you, Mr. Amon? You in the corner? Yes, you. Yes, you. And she's snapping her fingers at you, Sleepy and whatnot, trying to get your attention.
I'd glance upwards.
How would you? Would you like to be an assistant in cutting someone open? You're pretty good with that, guy.
No, thank you.
Why not?
I'd prefer my partners until I'm done with them to be uncut open.
I mean, you're safe now. Are you already partnered up with him still?
We have yet to leave the city still, which means I require them in one piece still.
Have you tried climbing the wall yet?
That might work
That's
for
an
me,
option?
but not the others.
And why would you, a contract killer, really care about what the other's mortality rate is?
I don't really care for them. I care for my boss. He's paying me the other half once we leave.
So what's keeping you here then?
The boss.
And who is the boss?
The mouse that ran off with the big guy when
was a
we
rat,
stormed in
not
the
a mouse.
warehouse.
I'm sorry, are you telling me you have a rodent paying you?
Money's money. I don't care who has it.
And she like quickly looks, like drops her head and looks at you, Raleigh. See what I mean? Mental problem. He's taking money from a rat.
I took
Jesse
medical
is-
advice from a rat. I think he's fine.
I don't see what the problem with taking money from Jesse is, provided that he's not lying.
So I was crazy, but you all have very messed up imaginations.
It's
I
okay.
don't
His
really know
brain
that
was
rat very
human,
well.
I think.
It seems like you are all suffering from delusion, so you might be all mentally ill.
Can I be mentally ill?
I don't know. I know
Perhaps I can offer you some blood that might help you see
Look,
how the
look.
cure
No.
interacts with me.
I'm sorry. I'm not really more of the blood transfusion type. Those are more hemomancers. I deal with more of the organs and whatnot, not really blood. Sorry. I'm not a vampire. I'm a doctor.
You vampires. The worst.
I mean, why not be a vampire doctor?
What is a vampire?
We're getting off point. And at that point, when she's at that point, she slams her scalpel into the desk and whatnot.
That's a fragile blade by the looks of things. Was that smart?
Oh, this is made of adamantine. It won't dink or anything like that. It's fine.
Ooh.
It's fine. It's a very durable scalpel. I've cut many people's throats open with it, and it's look. It's still sharper than the needle.
I would like to inspect it as close as they will allow.
She hands it to you. Here, first trick. Here, let this be your first instrument. She pulled out another scalpel and just slammed into the desk. Let that be your first instrument, becoming a Morbus Doctor member. You can add a adamantine scalpel to your inventory.
Yo!
It's got
I
a
love
fucking
this
+2
one.
dagger, bro.
Yo!
Minnie just turned into a pirate for a second there.
The scalpel can be used as an improvised weapon, as a D4 divided by 2 damage.
Okay, but
it is adamantine. With it being a scalpel and whatnot, it could, if out of combat, if you really want to do, I mean, slitting someone's throat is slitting someone's throat, right?
Nice. I'll keep that with for now. I'm gonna practice like carving open stuff before cooking now. I can have a look
Man.
before I cook.
And what the cool thing about that scalpel and whatnot, you can even carve open the trash can.
I look
You
at the
can
robot.
you don't have to carve me. You can just remove the panels.
Now remember about how you can say no to certain instructions, right?
Yes.
I hold up the knife. Do you think I should say no to those suggestions?
That's not my decision.
He's a willing subject, just like B is. We can call them up tonight.
It's a learning process. I put away the knife.
Actually gonna go make a new character. In case you roll a fucking D1 on my...
When you carve B open, can I watch?
Certainly.
Perfect.
Now,
These are
before
awful.
we before we get
What?
now before we continue and whatnot, we still have the afternoon and also dinner time. B, I'm sorry, but I must ask you not to eat anything because I would like your digestive tract clean.
Man.
You must
What's
go
for
hungry.
dinner?
Who's for dinner?
Anyways, what do you are planning on doing to escape? I assume that you all have different options and whatnot. I mean, climbing the wall would work, going through the sewers, taking a boat out to the sea, and hopefully you don't get capsized.
Speaking of the sea, I heard something cool out there earlier when I went and like explored a bit.
Oh,
It's
did you hear
weird,
like a
moaning,
like
weird moaning
groaning, like?
noises. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, you might have met the lady of the sea.
That was a lady?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Have you not heard? Have you not heard of the filth grazer?
Not that I remember.
Oh, you don't know about the ceremony? You don't know about the ceremony? You don't know about the history? Oh.
I don't know anything about here, man. Like we got here like a while ago. Just woke up and
So
I don't know.
you haven't heard of Otto Bowengrat?
No, can't say that I have.
Oh, should I give you a history lesson of the city then?
Assuming I'll remember it after you cut me open.
You should be fine.
Go for it, sure.
Well, here's what I know of the current politics of the thing, but first history lesson, and then we'll get into the politics of the current landscape. Alright. How was it again? I guess. So, if folks do not know, there's the founding family, the Bowengrat family, has been in charge of Leishik at the beginning of the city-state. Back many years ago, of course. Back when it was just a large fishing village. Otto Bodengrat was one of the more zealous fishermen, right? And who really wanted to be wealthy because, being a fisherman is not really paid for it. They can feed your family for sure, especially here at the sea. But he saw more. And he wanted a deeper, rarer form of catch. So he traveled into the nearby sea for days at a time at one point. Right? And upon the 6th day of being out there with nothing but just common local variety, he eventually came across and stabbed into a tentacle, and he thought he was getting an octopus. But eventually, that one tentacle that he get, another tentacle appeared. And he stabbed that one too. Another one. And another one. And he kept stabbing all these different tentacles that lay flat and bleeding and just murky water around his little fishing boat. They just kept appearing. And eventually, right, the tentacles just surrounded him, grabbed the boat, and a green glow went through the black ink. Now, this was Otto's first glimpse as what is known, or the tale at least calls, as no one really knows too much. It's just tale, unless people. There are different ravings of lunatics and historians, of course, of what's being known as the filth grazer. And it is said that Otto struck a bargain with the filth grazer. In exchange of her whispers of power and treasure and wealth, anything that he wanted. A bargain was struck upon the superior intelligence of the squid, octopus, crustacean, cephalid. Who knows what it was? It was a tentacle being, the story tells, and the history says. So the bargain was made in exchange for giving whatever she wanted. Whatever Otto wanted, what she, the fifth grader, wanted, was all the rubbish produced by the city. you might have noticed and whatnot, upon the outskirts of the city, there are no graveyards. Because here, well, currently they're being burned alive to get rid of the plague. But before then, all the dead were literally not even shipped into caskets. That's a premium. You want to be buried. That is the premium you must save up for, or your family can afford. But they were simply just be tossed into the Bay Harbor. And for a time, the body floated, of course. But eventually, the bodies disappeared. So all the trash. That's why this town used to be very clean. And aqueducts and whatnot. And at least in the actual city part. And underground in the sewers. All of them lead deeper into the bay. We didn't used to have pollution or garbage or any plagues because of the bogging. All the filth went into the ocean to the filth grazer. In exchange, Otto had everything that he wanted. Serving the creatures gluttony, of course. Or what the local folks call as the ceremony of the nurturing sea, where they throw all the trash into the ocean and whatnot. What do you
What
want?
happened to the filth greaser?
Well, we're getting to that. So Otto, after this bargain and whatnot, became a businessman, famous, in fact, that all his dealings attracted attention and power to the little fishing village and built up the city-state. Masons came through and constructed channels and ditches to prevent floods from the sea. Naval construction also accelerated under Otto's in the Bohengrat family. Became a major maritime power. No longer a fishing village, a city-state based on naval activity, trade, catching the diligence, reluctance. It was just visiting, someone's. It was golden times, proper times. It was during this time that they sought to annex themselves from the Charnel Kingdom. They no longer needed the protection of fayish courts and kings and queens. So they became their own city. And at that exact moment, the Buric Empire from the north came down and busted through the walls. And during this invasion, what this major trade hub, they wanted a grasp of that economical power that Leish became. So now that after the siege, the annexation, the Buric Empire controls the city of Leish. And they taxed the city-state. And during that taxation and the theft, Otto disappeared. And without Otto's guidance and the power that the Bohengrat family they all went into this chaos. What did their patriarch that had lived for so long go? Disrepair, chaos, misery befell the city-state of Leish. Where does it connect? People stopped throwing the garbage into the ocean. Corpses started piling into the streets. Riots ensued. And without the bargain being upheld, truly months after the annexation, that's when the city-state became ground zero for the Weeping Pox. Some say it's a curse. Some say it is just the pollution, all the corpses in the streets, all the negative energy bestowed, sewers clogging up, just the filth growing and transforming into a plague. Curse, science, magic means. Either way, this being just the most recent quarantine ward, city has not been the same since Otto vanished. And now there's no speculation, of course. We truly know that the filth grazer is actually out there. Of course, there are the fanatical lunatics, the cults that are around who toss live sacrifices into the ocean. Primarily, those of the young type, unfortunately. We do have a very high mortality rate of infants and children now, after Otto went missing. And that's kind of how the city came to be. None of you truly are here, are from here, or have heard the story before?
No,
I've
I'm not
never
at
heard
least.
that before.
Well, that is what I can tell you, yes. And now there are rumors about some black lady who now controls the city from the shadows, of course. But no one has seen anything, just people, rumors, just like the filth grazer. And it seems to be like some power struggle between the filth grazer and this black lady. Those are just current rumors. Why is everyone so glum after that?
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
I
this
I
knife is
didn't know
really
what to
pretty.
say. To be fair.
Well, you shouldn't say anything. You should say your strength. You're getting kind of upland tonight, of course, B.
Right.
I'm very concerned for your mental state. I'm not going to lie, B. I know all your names, and you're allowing someone you don't even know the name of me. Let you open.
Don't worry about my mental state. That's a whole nother side of
Again,
things that we shouldn't get
trust
into.
issues. You are all too trusting.
I did get a pretty scalpel. I think you are now my best friend.
No, I mean, I don't mean to harm any of you. It's just in the name of science. If I have to cut B open and they bleed out on the table, that's not my fault.
You did
She had
not
the
try to eat me. You're doing better than my mother.
If B dies, it is your fault, and I will be very
no,
upset.
no. I have her consent to cut her open
And I will eat her. Nothing will go to waste.
To
Consent.
be
legally. You
fair,
get
I'm hoping that you don't kill me with it, but
I mean, if you cut something wrong, I can cast healing on them. So there's that.
then I need you around too. See, B, you won't die. You just might be, seriously, gravely injured now. It's a step up.
paralyzed from the neck down.
It's a step up. Instead of dead, the worst that you can do is be, crippled in a vegetative state for the rest of the remaining. But you'll be alive and breathing at least. Maybe that's not coherent.
Oh boy.
But I believe in you. Nothing will bad come and happen to you. Those are worst case scenarios. And we have dinner to prepare. We'll do it. You're not eating. But what are you folks going from here? Where do your flights of fancy take you outside the city of Lishik? I know you want to get paid along. Where do you plan to go after this? Man,
I am
Eh.
hunting someone.
Oops.
That is not what I wanted to do.
Ooh, so scary. Who are you hunting?
I do not know.
Don't know. You have prey, but you don't know what your target is. How about you, Trashcan? Where do you wish to go?
I'm sorry. Can you say that again? Like Discord kind of got screwy on my side.
Where do your flights of fancy take you outside once you escape the quarantine? Do you plan to investigate and explore the city? Do you want to go somewhere else? Do you want to go meet that fuckhead over the Timeshine? To learn about where the cure comes from? Where do you want to go from here?
I don't know. This is my first time being outside of the workshop.
Do you know where the workshop is?
No,
Do you wish to return home?
I don't know.
Well, things that you have no hopes or dreams, any aspirations, my advice is to pick one of the lovely folks that you accompany right now and do your best to serve them then. Things that you have no aspirations or any wishful thinking for your now free will that you have found. Why not serve someone and help their aspirations? That way your life is not meaningless.
What would make it meaningless even if I didn't have a goal? What gives it meaning by having a goal?
I am not talking philosophy with a fucking trash can.
I'm not a trash can.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly sure.
Do you have a mouth? Do you have something that opens up?
That's
Here,
kind
open
of
one.
complicated.
Open your sensitive chest panel very quick. And she actually starts approaching and whatnot. Open it up.
Alright, and he just kind of like... He reaches one of his arms inside of his, like... Inside of, like, his neck kind of cavity.
Mm-hmm.
And starts undoing, like, latches from the inside.
And kind of like swings open eventually.
Yeah, it just kind of, like, his top half kind of pops up as, like a door kind of falls down.
And as the door falls down one, she reaches from her pocket and she puts a rotten apple core inside your core. See, skin.
He's gonna, like, take it out and throw it on the floor.
No.
Hey, you either eat that and put it back or throw it outside. Not dirtying my floors.
It was already dirty.
Not dirtying it more. Have respect.
What even
Turn
is
around.
respect?
Oh,
Everyone
no.
keeps telling me to give them respect, and nobody explains what it is.
This is why I hate people who find. This is why I hate philosophy.
It's like when you don't eat the living. I think that's respect.
Anyways, you don't know what you do. You want to get paid. You just want to run away, don't you? The one, and she's pointing to you, Zeus.
I'm just running away from my creator. I'm just trying to find some place I can live and not be chased down.
So you have nothing that you want to do. The trash can has nothing what you do. What would be?
Raleigh's
What do
gonna
you want
throw
to do?
Raleigh's gonna throw the apple core at her.
Rude. And looking back to you, B.
I'm trying to fix my head, you know? Like, obviously there's a bit wrong with me. I don't really want to get into it, because that's a whole another issue, but
Well, I'm a
trying to
doctor.
find
If you want,
somebody to...
I'm a doctor. If you want to talk about it, I can help you.
You are a plague doctor. You've already explained that you're all about organs and stuff. There's a...
Look, a doctor is a doctor. I also double as a shrink. Okay, thank you very much. I know I'm mentally fucked up, but guess what? I can tell other people's mental problems and help them guide them through it.
I don't think you're the person. Not to be rude. You're already cutting me open. I don't really want to give you full access.
That's a little too personal.
Yeah, I'm already letting you cut me open, bro. You don't get to see my brain.
All right,
Hmm?
I'm hungry. I need to get something to eat. We can discuss what each of your individual plans outline. No, she didn't ask you what you wanted to be, doll, but you're already becoming her assistant and whatnot. So,
Howdy.
we're going to go, as she goes away and whatnot, everyone starts getting prepared for dinner, and then B, you're going to get quote-unquote cut opened.
Let's
And
go.
we'll end the day there on the third day. And on the fourth day, as everyone wakes up, and for next session, I would like to know, what would you all like to do? So it seems current objective is to escape the city, or at least the quarantine zone, correct?
Yeah.
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 Before we end, could Doll
We're not
ask,
ending just yet.
Oh, perfect.
Not ending just yet. I need to know, what route would you all like to go?
Personally, I want to go and check out like the sea because of the story that she said about the plague
So
giver and all of that.
So potentially you want to try to take a boat out to sea to escape?
Yeah, but I don't think she'll do it unless most of the party wants to.
So,
'Cause she
so
sort
one
of
option is the
Yeah.
sea. Does anyone else have any other options of escape?
She said the wall.
Not that I
Climb the
know
wall.
of.
That was one of the options, if I remember.
There's the wall.
Can I break through the wall?
Potentially.
For now, my plan is just kind of stick with this plague doctor person and see if they can try to like recreate the cure and see if I can help with that. Because I feel like that would make, the place safer, easy to escape, less of a giant issue. And after that, I'll deal with escaping and going away. They seem strong, and Dahl thinks that is great. But they do still have a question that will maybe change that answer, though.
Well, we can worry about that next time.
Perfect. Because,
So,
yeah.
wall, ocean, people know that sewers lead outside and whatnot, and they can go through. You guys could just storm the gate.
Yeah, I'm sure that would go great.
Well, so what's everyone's like favorite potential favorite plan of escape? Or if not, don't decide now. I would like everyone to start to think about it before the end of next week, next Friday deadline for me to prepare the route that you guys would like to try to go through. And what, like you're choosing your adventure path right now.
Alrighty.
Oh, I will say that B has probably told the party that she would like to go like out to the sea because of what she heard, by the way. So the party knows in advance that
Mhm.
she wants to do that at least.
That's fine. So I just want everyone to think about that and come up with an opinion, a plan, and then we can vote on said plans. And that way I can compare what you guys would like next time. Now, B, very quickly, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck! Okay. Why?
Oh dear. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
She nicked.
I'm
She
literally
nicked.
dead.
She nicked one of the artery. Hold on. Let me get a medical term for what I'm looking for. This is a doctor and whatnot. Let me get a medical term.
I think Raleigh's gonna be like standing by while
I'm literally gonna die. I'm literally gonna die.
Is that supposed to bleed that much?
Yes. So she nicks a valve going into the right atrium of your heart, and it starts bleeding profusely. Now, she has failed and whatnot, trying to figure out to recreate her thing as she cut you up and tried to examine whatnot. She discovered that you have cancer. Joking.
Oh!
Joking. So she cuts that through, and with your Constitution saving throw over the next coming day, you are now mortally injured and whatnot after that, since you agree to be cut open. The party is not moving anywhere for a week, unless they want to leave B behind. And she
Leave me
will be
behind.
doing magical healing. Oh, actually, no, you have the cleric and whatnot. Zeus, give me a medicine check very quick.
Medicine check.
Please.
Fix him,
Dear
fix him
God.
back up.
All
I
right.
also
so-
have a cure wounds spell.
So do I,
So-
but I don't think I can do it.
So cure. So here's what I mean right here. Specific injuries require different healing tiers, right? So like
Yeah.
different loss of blood and like closing up wounds and whatnot. That's all great and all, right? For cure wounds, and that will do it, and we'll restore hit points. However, like broken bones, punctured organs, and whatnot, is not covered necessarily on the cure wounds because they're the most basic form of healing and require higher forms of spells. But over the course of several days, with basic healing magic that you have, and also the medical knowledge of the doctor, you're able to repair, instead of a week, down to 2 days, repair B's heart so that it will function normally.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
If you had rolled any lower and it Zeus didn't, if you rolled any lower, you could have just died on the spot right there.
Great. That's fine. The character was ready to be made. Don't worry.
Raleigh would have gone for yet another
if I
person.
rolled low on the medicine, I
Pretty
still
sure
had my
Raleigh would
extra
have
die.
fucking one-shot the plague doctor.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. So
You
for
just
next
want to
time,
be.
so I have a couple notes and whatnot for next time. So you guys have
Sounds
homework.
good. Agree.
Right? Have homework. Decide what you'd
I'm
like to do for
dying.
the next adventure path. You're not dying. You're good. But also for homework and whatnot. Things how you guys survived the warehouse and survived so far, and now are getting to the end of chapter 1, escaping the quarantine zone. Things how there's still tier 1 play. I'm going to reward you guys to level 4 milestone.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Let's go! Give me some constitution, goddammit.
Alright. So very quickly, Zeus, I know you're newer and whatnot, but everyone else here knows how to level up, so I'll help you out, Zeus, with the level up process.
Okay.
I need to know now, starting with Sleepy. Sleepy, now that you're level 4, what do you plan on going? Do you plan on going rogue still, or do you plan on multi-classing?
That's a very good question.
I'll give you till the end of tomorrow to decide.
How do I level up?
You level up by going through your character sheet on the gearbox below your whole naming convention stuff. If you go, let me just open up your character very quick. Gearbox next to spells. You scroll down. Yep, your eye. If you go down, scroll down to Charactermancer options, launch level plus Charactermancer. That's how you level up. Not launch level 1 Charactermancer, the below option, launch level plus Charactermancer.
Oh,
And we should do that right now.
You and me are gonna think so. I'm late to a movie time and whatnot. You and me are gonna have to do that another time, Zeus.
Okay.
And also, I want to explain the whole option that you have for leveling up because you can multi-class if you really want to. So Sleepy doesn't not know. What are you doing, Rook?
I'm gonna go straight fighter. I'm debating on if I want to take the ASI or if I want to feat.
Well, I trust you and whatnot. I need you to roll hit dice and whatnot for fighter,
All right, just a second.
or you can take the average. It's up to you. Sleepy, are you going rogue?
I don't know what you mean.
What's your level up there? Are you putting it continue? Are you going to level 4 rogue, or are you taking another level in a different class?
All right, yeah, I
I'm
just
pretty
took
sure
average.
I only have rogue.
Well, you can multi-class Sleepy and whatnot.
I'll probably just put it into rogue then.
Okay. So you'll continue going rogue. You can either choose an ASI to bump up your ability scores or a feat. So just take a look at possible feats, Sleepy and whatnot. You can go on like D&D Wiki feats. Take a look at what's there. Also, the Grimm Hollow stuff have additional feats if you'd like to look at those.
Ooh.
So homework for you. Rook, you're doing that. Melon, you're going Druid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still doing
And
Druid.
Minnie, what are you doing?
I'm just leveling up my the current class I'm in still.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be pure this class most likely throughout the campaign, unless something dramatic happens that
Cool.
would like
Characters done.
dramatically change it.
Okay.
Right.
Minnie, Melon, Rook, depending on what you guys choose for your ASI and whatnot feat, let me know in a DM what you take.
I just took the ability score increase.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think I want to.
What did you increase it by?
I
Okay,
just
you're
increased
taking-
my constitution. My constitution was 11, so I put it up to 13.
Okay. You increase your constitution. Minnie, you know what I'm talking about. Rook, you're deciding what feat. Sleepy, if you need help and whatnot choosing between ASI or feat, you can get me over the weekend and whatnot. Zeus, what are you going to be? Are you going to be free Sunday?
Sunday, I should be free.
Like afternoon?
I work, but I get off at the usual time on Sunday.
Let me know when you're free before 7 p.m.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely should be free before 7.
All right. Yeah. Let me know when you're free and whatnot, and we'll help your character on that day.
Okay.
Quick question. Do you know where I could find those Grimm Hollow feats specifically? Is that in the campaign guide or the player guide? Because I'm not seeing it.
Campaign
Much-
guide and player guide. There's some in each, and technically
Oh.
also there's some feats in the monster guide.
Oh. Oops.
I will send you the feats tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right. But folks, without further ado, that is the end of tonight's play session.
Huge.
Alrighty.
Was it any combat? Because you guys have been doing a lot of combat. More giving you guys some downtime to get you used to it. You'll have more proper downtime as the campaign goes on, of course. And you guys are now at the longest splosh of Tier 1 play, level 4. The longest you have to take before reaching level 5. This will be very combat intensive going forward.
Sweet.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
Depending on how well your rolls are and whatnot. There will be planned encounters you can always get around planned encounters and whatnot through bargaining, stealth, etc.
Man, all these nerds gaining 5 HP on level up. I got 6.
Plus
Meta
Constitution. Don't forget Constitution.
Yeah, and my con is like... What's my
-8.
constitution?
Alright. But folks, I hope you all had fun playing.
Hell yeah.
It was fun.
I got a fancy new knife.
And I hope you all have a
Okay.
good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Thanks for DMing. Have a nice one.
Yes. I've had a lot of fun.
Okay,
Goodbye,
guys,
folks.
hear me out. If I get enlarge and reduce, I can become... I'm already not small. I'm tiny, I think, technically.
I thought you were small, because you're like... Because small is 1 to 3 feet.
Small is 2 to 4.
Oh.
And I'm 1'6". I'm just barely below thing. So I think my size has been tweaked. It's majestic. But I would become even smaller. It's perfect. Is there a point to it? No.
What goes
Am I gonna
below
do it?
tiny?
Is that pygmy? I don't know. I know there's a size where, let's see.
Hello, Kashak.
We just lost one. Again, if you guys have questions and whatnot, feel free to hit me up whenever.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
I think I saved a few questions in the DMs that I'll send over now.
Gonna
Okay.
end stream right
It's
quick.
mainly just about the scalpel.
Yeah. Sleepy.
Because I love my
Yeah.
new beautiful
You're cute.
thing.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
Thank you to everybody for coming in and hanging out. I appreciate you lots and lots. As per usual, get yourselves 8 hours of milk, stay and sleep, and don't do school. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you Sunday.